Hello? Are we live?
Well, that all happened.
That all happened.
I was like waiting for the beat, and then like just you started. I was like, "Oh shit!" All right,
It's like Blabs. She did the same thing I had her on. She was like, "Wait, put it back on. I was jamming."
yeah, like mine. I twerked the whole damn time, whole
Oh,
time.
we're live on Rumble. Yay! It's my first live on Rumble. I'm excited.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, dude.
It worked. I figured it out. I did a thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? We got Cody today. Everybody say hi to Cody. Am I pointing the right way? Yeah.
yeah.
How's everyone doing? Hold on. Sorry. I'm all like mixed up. I've never been on Rumble and YouTube at the same time, but it's working. So we're good. I got it muted. All right. All right, we're good.
You did it.
So,
I'm proud of you.
okay, I did it. Thank you. No, I've been wanting to go live on Rumble, so I just had to look it up because people were telling me like all these different ways to do it. And then when you said you could do it on StreamYards, I'm like, all right, let me just watch a video. And
Yeah,
I did, and here
super
we
easy.
are.
It's
It
like
actually
it's
is
like, yeah,
easy. It was easier than I thought. I mean, it's a little more obviously it's way easier just to go live on YouTube, but
it's like
yeah.
baby poop, man. It's so easy. Yeah.
It's
Um,
like baby food.
everything's scary at first. Like okay, so I was using OBS like for years, right? Like years, and everybody's using StreamYard, and I'm like, man, I really want to have a show where I have people on because I want to die. Like so, like I go to bed. Sometimes I roll over. I'm on the edge of my bed. I can see my shotgun on the ground under my bed.
Oh
I'm like, you
no.
know what? That looks real tasty. So I was like, I was just dude. I was burnt out, and I was like, you know what? If I could bring somebody on my show to kind of help me carry the show, and maybe I have a good time doing it, maybe that'll make me not want to die as much. And I did it on a whim randomly. I got Anna, that Star Wars girl, on. She jumped on and it was wicked, dude. It was great. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll try again. And then it was even bigger. And I was like, and then I had Critical Drinker, I had Nerdrotica, and they were just going nuclear every week. And I was like, this is great. So and that's what saved me. And dude, StreamYard, the first time I ever used it, I was like, I guess I'll use OBS and screen record. But then I just started using StreamYard full time, and it's like what,
Yes,
200
it's a
bucks
lot
a year or some
easier.
shit. I don't even care.
Yeah,
I don't even
no, it's worth
care.
it.
I'll pay
It's worth
400.
it.
Fuck
I'll pay 400. No, it's
yeah.
worth it. I like OBS though for like Twitch and Kick and all that. But let's say hi to the chat real quick. Here's Two Eye Strong. What's up? You
What?
better thumbs up.
Why is too high still
Um
here? He's a bitch.
he's always here.
Damn.
Okay, shirts are optional. Apparently, well, don't tell Cody that. He'll just throw it right on off.
Don't need this shit.
Hello, Charlie. Lulu's here. Lulu is Queen Pimp, by the way. That is what she goes by. And
Why is
yeah,
her
if I
name not
motion
Queen Pimp?
because I don't know.
That's a
She's
great
Lulu Blue.
name. Why is it
She can do
Lulu?
she's Lulu. Why is it Lulu Blue? She's Lulu Blue Queen Pimp. That's like the full title. It's a full title.
That's what I
What's
would
up,
change my name to
Tara?
that. Queen Pimp.
Queen Pimp. You better. She's gonna fight
Yeah.
you for it. She's gonna pimp slap you. What's up, Trey? How's everyone doing? Yep, it is just my world. It is.
My
It
boy
is.
Rob. What's up,
Your
dude?
boy
Yeah,
Rob.
he's the reason why
What's
I'm
up?
opening my pool because he's coming over in like a week. So
Nice. Yeah, he's got a. It's green.
yeah,
Hello,
three his
Matt.
stuff. Don't step a toe in there. There's frogs and shit in there too, man. Ooh, they're
I
loud.
bet they're loud. I got
Yeah, they're
bullfrogs in there.
screaming. They're screaming.
If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. What's up? Oh, good night, Corey. He comes in to say good night. Oh, there goes Mando, your fellow Alabamian.
Oh yeah, what a great place. Man, like, look, there's a lot of shitty places in the world, but one thing's for true. Alabama, man. Like, I don't know about you, but I see all this shit on Twitter, right? Where it's like, actually, the actually thing, where they're like, did you actually
Actually.
know that Alabama has more gun deaths and gun violence than, Illinois? And I'm
I
like,
thought that was Texas.
a here's the plot twist. Chicago has like 3,000 murders a year. So
Yeah,
there's one.
Chicago's yeah, you're
It's like
right.
guaranteed death, right? So there's one. And two, they're only talking about two cities in Alabama. That's Anniston and Birmingham, which have like the high percentage of gun death, which weighs the entire state down. There has been one death, Amanda, one in my city in the last
Only
10
one.
years. And you're trying to tell
Yeah.
me Chicago is better because it's propaganda to get my dumb ass up there and be like, "Woo, Chicago!" And then immediately my farts never make a noise again. I'm gonna be bent
Oh
over,
no, no.
be awful. Could you imagine? They don't bathe. That's guaranteed at least 3 STDs right there. You know? Do you want one of those? You don't want one of those.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm
you're like
good.
what?
I'm
You're like
gonna
my age. You're old as hell, even though you don't look it. You
old as hell.
I
Yeah,
bet
we're like 50 over here.
Yeah. What's your worst STD you've ever had?
Well, I haven't had one yet, so, you know, but
That's
there's
some
give it time.
bullshit.
Give it time.
That's some bullshit.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, YouTube doesn't like Alabama. Wow.
What? What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
it blocked Mando's message saying that Alabama's good.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was about to say. I thought people in the chat were ragging on me. I like, look, I'll stick me and Mando on your ass.
There you
Huh?
go. Yeah,
What's
you
up?
don't want that. You don't want none of that.
Takes right
You
off
might
and-
not you might not understand them when they start yelling at you, but you know, that's just part of that's what's gonna
the
scare you.
allure.
But
It's part
no,
of the
the
allure.
allure.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It's a great place.
I see you
What?
guys over in the Rumble chat. Hi.
Hokies.
Hokies and Mando's over there too. Mando, change your thing. It's Untamable Life. Change it to
Listen
Untamed
here,
Mando.
Mando, I got to talk to you about some bullshit. Why is it? Because you know, right? Why is it? Okay, I'll give you some context real quick. I created my gamer tag in 2002 playing Halo 2. And I was drinking a water bottle, you know, and I was like wanting to play Halo. I didn't give a fuck, right? I'm like, I just want to play, I want to kill shit. Slayer. That's all I want to do. Double kill. That's all I wanted. So I'm like sitting there and it's like, put in your name. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I want. So I look at my bottle of water I'm drinking and it says Camelot spring water. And I'm like, what? I just typed in Camelot. I was like, fuck it. Bloop. And then like my friend was like, I put 331 on mine. And I was like, okay, I'm Camelot331. Oh, guess what? I used it for everything, Mando. And I'm in my 30s. Why do you use different names, Mando? Why?
Is that letting her why? Bless your heart. Yeah.
I'm still Camelot. People will say, damn, you have numbers in your name. You're gay. And I'm like, for one, ain't nothing wrong with penis. And two, like this has been me since I'm 12, bruh. Oh, I ain't gonna change it now. Fuck it. Damn.
Yeah, that's what Lou said. Lou's not gonna change it.
Name and favorite color. Favorite color? How old are you? What do you want me to change mine to Cody Teal?
Cody Teal.
Cody Teal 331.
Cody Teal, pimp, queen pimp.
The queen pimp. Only 2 STDs.
Blue Eyes Girl, but yeah, my face is here. You're welcome.
Hey, he's a Ryan Cannell hat on. I'll have Ryan Cannell on my podcast tomorrow.
Cannell. But you know what?
Wait, hold on. All right.
It's Cannell. Ryan
it's Cannell. Oh, see, that's why everybody was pissed at me on Friday Night Tots. I was on
Cannell. They didn't correct you?
Yeah, I was on Friday Night Tots the other night. And I was like, Ryan Cannell. And he's like, I'm not coming on your show if you pronounce my name like that. And I'm like what? Like, that's how it's spelled.
It's Ryan Cannell. Canal.
C-A-N-A-L.
You can't say like canal, like he's a airy canal. Ryan Canal.
Oh, Cannell. I gotta remember that shit. Jimmy Kimmel, Ryan Cannell. I won't get mad at me while drinking the fat milk.
No, I'm from New York State, not New York City, New York State,
from Brooklyn.
Upstate. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. We'll call him Blackpink.
Yeah, I was watching a movie and they were in Brooklyn, and just now, like literally like an hour ago, and I was like, man, imagine living in Brooklyn. Ew.
If you put Ryan on their podcast on purpose, yeah. Cody does.
Yes.
What's up to Majina?
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be fun, dude. I'm excited.
I'm gonna call him Canal. What did you even say? Canal. Canal. It sounds like a rap name.
I like it. It sounds cool. It sounds sexy.
It does. It's his rap name. His new album, Ryan Cannell, dropping 2024.
Ryan Cannell, 12 Rules to Life. That's what it's gonna be called.
12 Rules to Life.
Yeah. First one, and it's 12 tracks. The first one says "Stay Fresh."
There you go. We got someone from
sleep in. But yeah, that plays at my gym every day, and I can't. Man, you know what's some bullshit? I lost my earbuds. This is really what happened. Okay, I took my drawers off, because it was that time, and then it was that day. I left my drawers off, woke up my ass cheeks, and I went into my walk-in closet, put on some new clothes, and went down and made some eggs and bacon. Well, it just so happens that it was a Tuesday morning, so my maid shows up at like 9 a.m. and I'm already in here, chilling, doing some work and shit. And then she leaves at like 6. I go to the gym, I don't even pay attention. I come home, all my laundry's done. Oh, guess what? My earbuds were in my pocket. So I don't have ears. And I'll ask her, and she's like, oh, I don't know. It's gone. And I'm like, you bitch. How do you do this to me? She washed my bandana once, and I lost it for like 2 months. Yeah, and I had to use a different one I made out of a different shirt. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Cody would do that.
Yeah, they went skinny dipping in the canal. Dude, I've done that before. Shit. I'm a 33-year-old man in Alabama. I went skinny dipping all the time. Yeah, and
Nice
girl,
puppy?
nice Pete, Toby.
Puppy. Oh, puppy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dude.
I don't speak Alabamian, so I'm
Well,
sorry.
for one,
I can't
Toby's not
understand
from
it.
Alabama.
But he talks like he is. You're rubbing off on everybody.
Man,
Puppy.
I used to say that all the time. Papi, like, I don't know why, in like videos and shit. Man, I put out a video yesterday, and that bitch be blown up. Finally,
The Taco
damn,
Bell.
Jesus! I had to talk about Taco Bell for somebody to like me. Damn, and it wasn't
Everyone
even that
likes
great of a
Taco
video.
Bell.
It's a good video, I guess. But my next one is gonna be brutal. I'm so excited, but it's gonna be
Is it
getting more
coming out this week?
Friday. Yeah, well,
Friday,
because
okay.
I'm leaving Friday morning to go meet up at the Dodge shop to pick up the car for the race this weekend, and I'm just gonna schedule it for Friday like afternoon while I'm driving. So
Good idea.
I have so many videos saved. I'm so excited. Like, it's so easy. I'm so glad I started covering like viral video shit that pertains to my content because I love that shit. And also, I don't have to dig around, every damn day for hours to try to find info. Oh, suddenly I have 7 videos saved up of just people
Yeah.
beating each other's ass in Walmart.
It
So
happens a
I
lot.
can make videos about this shit. It's great.
What so when did you start doing racing again? I think you might have told I probably heard this on your channel, but
In the capacity that I'm doing it right now, last year, but
oh, okay.
I've been in and out of cars for years, wrecking and shit. This is the year I've made the most progress. So I'm racing full time this year, which is already brutal. It's like what we have 3 races in, and I'm just like dying
Don't you do one every other week?
every other week until October or November, actually November 13th. So yeah, it's gonna be brutal. But at the end of the year, I might make like a cool 40K, like a
Well, that's
championship money.
nice.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking forward to.
You
Like,
have to do, like, training to do that, or are you just like, "Oh, I got a car, let me race." Like, is it
yeah. So you can't just jump in that bitch. Like, you gotta be known and get recommended from some other organization to run. And I tested at Rockingham, which is a big track, 3 times, and I was the fastest person there, like by a mile. Like, I was fast.
okay.
And one of the guys a guy saw me that co-owned this new organization, and he invited me to run it. And then we went out there and test, and then the owner of the series was like, "All right, we can, you can run it." And the first race, they put a big restrictor on my car to make it to where I wasn't like in a danger, So I kind of was like a low on power, so I can kind of learn how to move out of the way when people are coming. And
Mm.
then we took the bitch off and we were ready to go. And we ran real good at one race last year. And then we ran all right. We ran really good last week, but I didn't have enough horsepower because I'm running a different car right now. But they put a new engine in. I think
You get used to your car, right? So it's kinda hard
yeah.
to just
Oh,
yeah.
dude, there's no leg pads on the car I'm running for the team. So my car has like a cocoon that goes all the way down to your ankles. You can't move anything. All you can move is your feetsies and your arms like this. You can't even move your arm down on the right because there's like a thing that comes across your rib cage.
Mm.
But in this new car that I'm running, there's no leg thingies. So your just legs are flooping and you're going through these corners, pulling G force, man. And my knee kept smacking the shifter every corner. And it was
Oh.
like loud, like ting, ting every time. And I stopped feeling it after like 4 laps. But I got out of the car and I took my fire suit off, and there was just blood just pouring down my leg.
Oh my god, I was gonna say you
Yeah,
probably
dude.
got a bruise, but
Yeah, it's still
blood, oh
there.
my
It looks
goodness.
awful. It's still here. Yeah, and that was like 2 weeks
Ouch.
ago.
Yeah,
Or
well, 'cause you probably use a lot of force because 'cause you're used to it, and if it's
yeah,
blocked,
I
I can
can't
only
move.
imagine.
I can't
What's
even
up,
move
Thomas?
afterwards. I'm like, I can't lift my arms up because you don't think it's gonna be like it is, Amanda, but it do. Like, it just
What it
you don't
do?
realize it, but you'll be in a race car, you'll be going ham, you'll be flooring that bitch. And then after like 14, 15 laps of just sweating your balls off going, you look up at the little center pole that has the laps and the liters and shit on it. You look at it as you go by and you're like, 14. I got to do this 100 more times.
Oh,
You're to go, and you're like out of breath. You can barely lift your arm. You're just fucking go. And then eventually you go into this like weird second wind area, and you can last forever.
yeah, I was gonna ask if you have to, like obviously, you've gotta mentally prepare for a race, but I was gonna ask if you had to physically prepare too. I
Yeah, you
kinda
don't want to be like a big
kinda
fat guy.
figured.
That's for sure. That'd be rough. rough. It gets real hot in those cars too. We race in Virginia this week, and it was hot last race. We were in Virginia last week, last week we were in Virginia for some reason, 2 in a row. And they'll be in North Carolina 2 weeks after. Then Montgomery, my home race that they put in there because I was like, can we race in Alabama once? And they were like, we'll think about it. And then, hey, here we go, Montgomery. So thank God. It's a 2.5 hour drive from my house. It's usually like 14. So
what's up, Nerd Jock Podcast?
Nerd Jock, what's up, dude? Tuesdays with Cecil. Wait, hold on. What is it? Somebody said Tuesday with Cecil.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, here. There you
go. On Tuesday with Cecil, but rather hang with Cody and Wicked. Oh, I was supposed to get on that. Oops.
Oh,
no.
oopsie.
I said if he came on my show last night, I'd come on his show today, and he did not.
He didn't. So now you're
I'm off the hook.
You're on strike. Well, I won't keep you too long. So if you want, I'm sure they'll still be going. Dude, I don't know how long he goes. He probably go. I feel like he goes for a while.
This is just a pod. This is a podcast thing. I can do that forever. You know, so that's good. Racing, you get an hour and a half of racing out of me before I kill over. You get 3 choice pumps when it comes to smashing pistons, but podcast, I can go forever.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit easier. So the first time that you raced, was it like, how did that feel? Were you like, oh my God, this is great? Or were you terrified?
It was like
or
scary,
both?
scary as fuck. So
scary.
Yeah, I was at Franklin County, I think was my first competitive race. And we're going around, and I've been watching this shit my whole life, right? We're going around. It's the yellow flag before the race starts. And I see the flag man, and I'm like back there in like fucking 13th or some shit. We coming around the corner, and I see the flag man drop the flag, and my asshole's just screaming. I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen. And then I give it some hell, and I'm keeping up, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we're not dead yet, right? And then I think 5 laps in, I go to pass like the guy that's right in front of me. I was in last, and I was catching the dude in front of me, and I was like, all right, well, so okay, I know what I'm doing. I pull to the inside, and I dive bomb his ass going to the corner, and he just comes down, and I go up a little, and I just knock his ass out, and then I smash the wall. It was a great time. So I pulled in to the pits under caution, which caution flag laps don't count in our series because it's there's not enough laps, because if you count caution, it'd be over eventually. So I went down to the pits, and 2 of my guys looked at my car. They pulled my fenders out and said, fucking go. So I went and finished the race, and we finished, I think, 6th or some shit. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's great. And then I taped that bitch up, and we kept her going after that. But then the next race was Dylan, and we kicked that ass, Dylan. We finished 5th. We should have finished 4th. It was a great race, man. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
I feel like Cody probably has drifted.
Would I ever try drifting, like professional ballet drifting? No, I have no interest in that.
I didn't know that you could do that professionally.
It's weird. No, I like seeing it, but I'm not interested in doing it professionally. Now, when my back tires, my 5.0 are bald, and they're always bald. I don't know why. I get new tires, and like a month later, they're bald. I guess because I just give it hell. And I'm always drifting my 5.0. Always. It's just beep, give it some throttle, sideways. I was thinking about putting a blower on it, but I might sell it to fund maybe a truck ride in NASCAR next year or something, just for a few races. Gotta make it till I break it, bro. Or well, break it till I make it. I can't remember. Fake it till I make it. Shit, whatever.
Whatever it is, it works. They both work. I've never been in a race car. My cousin likes he's into all the fast cars. I don't remember what car he had, but he scared the crap out of me. He's like, we were in the country, and he was like, all right, and he went like a little over 100, and I had a freaking heart attack. I was like, okay, you're gonna hit a deer. You're gonna hit a deer. We're gonna die. Those deer, they just popped out of nowhere.
If only you knew. Good. If only you knew. God, it's like, and people don't know, and it sucks because you don't know until you're doing it. But people, it sucks because you can't explain it. Because I'll be explaining it, I'll be like, dude, it's fucking crazy, and they'll be like, dude, it's just you're just in a car turning, and I'm like, no, fuck, man, I wish it was like that. It's not like that. At big tracks like Daytona, for example, when I was running Daytona.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You're going down the backstretch, and your foot's to the floor, and you're going 195 miles an hour, right? Something like that. Now, you know how 100 feels kind of fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
100 feels fast. Yeah, 195, almost 200 feels like you're breaking the laws of physics. It doesn't feel right. So I was at Daytona, and I was going down the backstretch. Just fucking balls to the wall. And when you're coming up on the corner, okay, the corner's coming at you so fast, like it's so hard to explain it. But the corner's
No, I
coming
can imagine that.
it's coming at you so fast that it looks like when you get to it, you're just gonna fly off of it into the moon, like to the moon. That's how fast it looks. It's like it looks like a big ramp, and you're gonna fly off. Because if you're actually standing beside it, like at Daytona, a lot of people have never even seen these places. If you're standing like beside Daytona's like turn 1 and looking up, it's like a 5-story building, and it's just a road that's banked at like 33 degrees or 31 maybe. So dude, it's wild. And then
Sounds
you
terrifying.
hit the corner, and then the car just fucking keeps going. And it doesn't feel like it can stick, but it does. And then you're going around a corner going that fast, and your face starts to come off your skull and go to the right side. You can feel
Yeah.
it feels terrifying. But when you get used to it, it's great. And it's just a great feeling, man.
When you get past the fear of death, it's amazing.
Yeah, and there's people out there. I know people that have like showed an interest and they're like, dude, I want to get into racing. I want to do, I want to do what you do. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. And they will spend $50,000 buying a car, buying trailers, buying fucking tires, setting their car up professionally, taking it to shops, driving it across the country, doing all this shit, right? And then they'll show up at a test with me. And I'm going 170 miles an hour on a relatively small track, just gone because I've been doing it for so long now. And these people will get it. They'll get in their cars, all this shit they prepared, like professionally, spent all their damn money, and they go 90 miles an hour in that car. And they'll do it for a couple laps and they'll get out. And I'll be like, hey, what happened? I went by you like you were fucking sitting still, and it was dangerous, probably, to be honest. And they're like, yeah, this isn't for me. And they sell everything. They're like, nope, not doing that.
Damn.
It's just
because you just don't think about it like what you said with the turns and stuff. You think like, oh, I'm just gonna go fast. Like they think the Ricky Bobby, like I just want to go fast, and then they get in it and they're like, ooh.
The first time I ever jumped in a car, I was just driving. Like I was driving. I put the pedal like 20% down. I was going around corners. It felt like I was going fast as fuck, and I was going like 105 miles an hour. And I was like, this feels really fast to me. But people were like, dropping me. They're going by me and shit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I just slowly like built up this like courage until I got to the point where I understand what the car is capable of. Now, every time I go to a race, like track, we go out to practice and we get on like the backstretch. I just put it to the floor. God! Like every single time.
Just gun it.
Yeah. And the cars are so capable. They're so much more capable than you think they would be. So you just go. And like, so every time I don't get, it's super easy. Now you got to get past that weird point of confidence. Cause it just doesn't feel like the car is going to do what you want it to do, but it does every fucking time. So,
no, yeah. Cody's jacked up on Monster.
Yeah, dude, I've drank 3 of them bitches today.
Damn, I can't say anything. I've had like 4 cups of coffee. Tennessee, I have a comment pinned to my donut thing. Thank you. Mr. Grant Gregory's here. What's up, Grant?
This is why I have a mustache, by the way, because we got to the race last week and like everybody on the team had a mustache but me. I had a big ass beard, and I was like,
you're like, I feel left out.
So yeah, so I'm
it's so funny because right under you on the thumbnail, it's your picture with that one. So it's just like he's got I call it his railroad villain mustache. He's got some damsel tied to a railroad track right now.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I think it's great. No, dude, I was at the gym and I had just shaved, right? And I had my mustache out. And this girl, this just super hot girl, just beautiful girl. She like, I was accidentally in her way because I was being a dumbass. And she turns around, she's like, oh, excuse me. And she's like pushing a bench by me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, shit. And she's like, oh, it's no problem. She's like, I love your mustache. And I was just like,
keeping it forever now.
Yeah, I've never shaved this.
Grant.
I will have this until I die.
It's just gonna get longer and longer.
Felt good. And the older I get, it doesn't matter how much weight I gain or lose. The older I get, I have these lines in my face that like go down like this. You see them? These weird cheek lines.
It's like, I don't know. Hey, people get surgery to try and get that.
They just get more and more pronounced the older I get. They're just like, gah, gah.
So your face is just like the mustache was supposed to be there. It's like, listen,
dude, I know people
built for it.
Yeah, I know people whose their mustache just stops growing at the end of their lips. Mine just keeps fucking going. I'm like, all right, well, we'll just keep it going. All the way out.
Next month it's gonna be all the way out here and it's gonna be all twisted. You got to get the what do you call it? This I don't know what stuff guys use because I don't, I don't need to
I
deal
don't
with
know either,
face hair like
man.
that. The pomade stuff or something. I feel like that's what it would
Yeah,
be because you can use pomade for your hair, so I'm guessing you can use it for your
yeah.
mustache too.
I went to a place the other day because I was like, I'm gonna get me some like mustache juice so I can like style it because it stays for like 2 seconds when I try to twist it. And
Could
yeah,
see
they're not.
that.
There's no way. Just need some aviators, Cody, and look like a. Is that true? Hold on.
Do you have he's already he's gonna arrest us. He does look like he's leaning in the car right now, like, excuse me. You know how
That's
fast
some
you were going,
registration, baby.
sir?
It's like here's what's gonna happen. A, you get a ticket. B, you take your drawers off.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Sir,
matter if it's a guy or a girl. It's a
I'm a
guy. He's talking to a
I'm a
guy.
53-year-old man. That's fine by me. What's it gonna be, huh, son?
He needs a wax.
Sir, I pulled you over for going 45 and a 40. I'm gonna need you to take your drawers off for a search. Don't make me sit the canine on you. I did.
I love how he had them ready. I'm gonna need
Yeah, I
you to
don't know
back
why
it
they're
up.
right here. They're just sitting here chilling, man.
He was
Yeah,
ready for
perfect.
that.
I was ready, man. I found them in my garage when I was taking my engine out of my car.
Chat's getting spicy already.
Draws are already off. Draws already. Man, I have these. So quick story. This is how it is when you have me on your show, by the way. So
Lots
I
of
was
stories. I expected it. It's all good.
I have these underwear that's like a thong, and they're like a banana hammock, but like like a thong. And I don't know why, but I have like a freaking 12 pairs of them, and I don't wear them ever. But I had this girl over recently, and she like went into my closet like later on that night and just put my banana hammock like the thong like underwear on. And they look really good on her, but they don't look. I look like a dumbass when I have them on, but she looks
Oh
great.
no. Thank you for the let me check. Hold on. I got a dono here. I got $3 from Slaglust. Here's 3 for the Goomba. And Tennessee Marine, thank you so much for the 50. Holy moly. Thank you.
Damn.
Cam's racing talk is code for gay sex. Don't let him lie. He goes both ways, like a circle or a racetrack.
Yeah,
Coincidence? I think not.
like when a snake eats his own ass. That's me.
Thank you so much.
That's
I'm
me.
telling you.
Tennessee man, Tennessee Marine don't even drop me super chats anymore, and he's giving you $50. That's some bitch. He has
You know,
betrayed me.
You know what I think I'm gonna need to put on my kick now? I have Jean-Claude Van Damme dancing, and it's like the 80s sax music. I
Oh,
think
dude, I love that scene.
but I think we might need to put Cody's face on that with the,
What an
he's
iconic
he
scene.
does it better than me. Listen, people just gift subs on there because they want to see they don't care about me. They don't care what I'm playing. They want to see Jean-Claude just break it down. I'm like, well, give the people what they want.
Dude, somebody gifted like 200 subs on my stream yesterday or the other day.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
I saw that. So I didn't know.
I was there.
I don't really get a lot of gifted membership, so I didn't know how much revenue that was. I looked at my revenue today and I was like, oh my God. It was wild. I was like, oh shit. Like it was bigger than my stream from like the other day when freaking what's his face was on Good Logic. Can you hear that?
I can hear that.
That's
Excuse
cool.
you, sir.
Oh, I like
Sticking
that.
up my street. You know what? Hold on.
All right. Anyways, I'll turn that down. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Wait, I missed it. I missed it. Too late. Oh, here you go. Here you go. He wasn't ready for that.
Man,
Good for tooting on my stream.
what
bro.
great movies. What great movies. And
then Disney happened.
Yeah, Disney. Fuck those bitches. How could they? How could they?
Tennessee sent you a message. He said pin that comment.
You needy cunt. Look, damn it. I'm just saying like once a week, man.
Somebody tell Cody he's pretty. Please, he needs it.
If I'm with a girl,
he gets upset.
I need at least once a week.
I got you.
Come on now. Just once a week. That's all I'm asking. Damn.
Wicked may not be wearing pants. I have pants on, Tara.
I'd never wear pants. I ain't got pants on right now.
You don't have to. It's optional. I just have them on. Cody probably doesn't. Everyone's shocked that he has a shirt on.
Yeah, that's not happened yet. Somebody's got to direct dono you like 250 total.
Russell.
I'll do it.
Pants suck.
Even though I don't make it. No, now you're gonna have to donate. You're gonna have to send it over to me after.
If you send it to me, I can send it to Cody
Yeah,
because
that's the contract
he
we get.
doesn't show the nips for free. What are we doing, Naked Snake? I don't know.
Oh my god,
Oh, here you go. There you go.
you ain't even wearing a booby shirt,
Who,
dude.
me?
If I was a woman, oh my god,
I'm wearing a
Eddie.
okay, look at there's Faye Valentine's got her
Oh, that's pretty
boobies.
cool. Yeah,
It's a cool shirt. High Strung sent it to me. Thank you. It was on my wish list.
Too High Bitch. You mean that's what his name is, isn't it?
Rudy Toot thinks you're pretty, by the way.
Well, thank
So
you,
there
Rudy.
you go.
I appreciate you.
He feels
I've
better.
been thinking about getting Botox in my forehead because my forehead wrinkles are starting to get a little out of control. Do you think so? Here's a question for you, Amanda.
Draws are back on.
Listen here, Dan. I was talking and you just
I'm sorry.
me.
You go ahead. I forgot this is Cody's stream. Go ahead.
On your show. So no, this is a serious question, damn it. This is serious.
Joking.
Stop it.
Okay.
You hear me?
I'm
All
listening.
right, so yeah. Do you think that forehead wrinkles, like if you see a man's forehead wrinkles and they're like a little out of control, you know what I'm saying, like mine, are you like thinking to yourself, man, I wish he like would take care of that, maybe get some Botox? Or are you thinking, old distinguished man, I'd sit on his face?
Well, we'll do the first half of that. Old distinguished man. I don't mind it. You know what? I've had these. You can't really see them, actually. Yeah, I've had them since I was like 18, so it doesn't really.
I mean, do you get Botox?
No.
What, bruh? You are a woman. You best be getting on that shit.
Oh wow! See, like I was on nice to him, and he's like, "Nah, you need to get Botox."
No, that's not a mean thing. I'm trying to save you.
I'm trying to save you in this
It's
world.
It's like $450 or $500, and it's like 1 minute. You go in there and they beep, 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 like 3 little spots, and then it's gone for like a year. It's pretty cool. And there's no like weird long lasting. It just freezes your muscles for a little while.
Oh, you better be careful.
Yeah. Now I haven't got it. I haven't got it. Okay. I haven't got it. Wait, what do you mean you're only going to answer the first half?
No, I said I only agree with the first half.
Oh, so you wouldn't sit on anybody's face, is what you're saying. So you're like not a face sitter kind of guy.
Well, kind of guy. Did you say kind of guy? I am a woman.
You're like 30 something. You can't tell
that
me
means I'm a guy.
You can't tell me you haven't popped a squat on a face.
It's I can't confirm nor deny that.
Is this like not allowed on your show? I didn't know. I don't know.
No, this is a PG stream. Nah, I'm just kidding. Then you were in the one stream when I had my freaking Australian friends F-bomb every 3 seconds. They were yelling at each other.
Well, that's an F word.
But still, that's
talking about
you guys want me? I could listen. I think I'm supposed to fight Cecil. I'm pretty sure when he was drunk, he challenged me.
You're about to
but
say
I could fight Cody though if you want. We'll get on in the sumo suits. I really want someone to fight me in the sumo suit. I feel like Cody would do it. Maybe if I go to Anime Matsuri, it'll be a main event.
I'm already that fat anyway. No, I mean you and Cecil are the same height probably.
Cody Kardashian. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks. Cody's being mean. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of me being mean, Disco Cobra on your Rumble dropped your first Rumble rant of all time.
Oh, thank you for checking. I gotta remember. Disco Cobra, thank you. Howdy, just saw this. Coming to support Cammy and friends. Hope all is well. Thank you for the 20, Disco Cobra.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's get something for him. I got something for you. Hold on.
He's my boy.
Here we go.
Groovy.
Cody ruined it. He made Ash fart.
No, I didn't do shit. What are you talking about?
You did a face
in your
too.
clip.
I seen you in the corner. You made a face when you did it.
I was making a face because I was reacting to it. It was funny. All you do is slander my name.
What's up,
you know that, right?
What's up, Legal Vices? He's your new favorite YouTuber? I see how it is.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
you bastard. Thank you. Thank you. I thought he said that Cody was, and I'm like, why?
Dude, he was like, hey, you should come on my show like today.
Man, why do you want to fight me? You're my co-host for Unplugged, trying to fight me.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't. Sorry. What'd you say?
Bastard.
I'm me for
your chat. Is your chat like the co-host? Am I not your co-host anymore?
I'm sorry.
We're supposed to play Left 4 Dead and shit. Is that not happening anymore?
Yeah, it better happen.
All right,
or I'm gonna fire you. Terrible co-host.
Oh, Legal Vices. He was like, come on my show, bro. And I'm like, oh, let's do it. And he's like, yeah, it's at like 9 a.m. And I'm like, I have not woke up at 9 a.m.
He does not wake up. He's sitting there yelling at me. I wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. He's like, you can't stay up past midnight. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep.
Dude, I don't wake up. No, I can't wake up I wake up at noon, bro. I don't wake up at no 9 a.m. There's no
Well,
way.
I'm glad Legal Vices made it. Last time he came in like 5 minutes before my stream, he was like, "No, wait, I just got here." I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm leaving." I bet you Cody will wear a booby shirt. What do you mean? You sent him, he'll
What's
wear
a
it.
booty shirt? Oh yeah, well yeah, I wear tank tops like every day, man. When I'm at the racetrack, all I wear is tank tops.
Listen, I can't do Botox because I have a lot of facial expressions, so I don't want to be like.
It turned into cement inside her face. That's pretty scary. So I train a lot of women at the gym.
I love you with that.
That's just how it is. I don't know why, but women always want me to train them. So I've trained like dozens of chicks over the years. And dude, like a lot of them, like they're all like within the same age group, and they all get Botox. And like they're a little bit in certain places, and then they always get it in their forehead. And I had this one girl I was working out with, right? And her forehead wrinkles were way more pronounced than even mine were. They were like wild. And she was like 26, man. And it was like forehead wrinkle city, but she has the most perfect looking face. Well, she got the forehead.
Hey, listen, it's okay because it's just like smile lines. Sometimes they're okay, you know?
Yeah. But she was like, I've been thinking about getting Botox. And I was like, yeah, dude, give it a go. Because I know a lot of girls that do it, right? She got
nothing wrong with it.
Dude, she got Botox in her forehead, and it like completely 180 changed everything. She's like, her face is like literally stone cold 100% perfect now because of those freaking forehead wrinkle things. She killed it immediately. One hit, Botox, bro. And she was like, and it's been years now, like 4 or 5 years now since then. And she gets Botox every like 6 months, right? Just in her forehead, just only in her forehead.
Okay, I don't judge. It's when you go like crazy. The one thing, the big plastic surgery thing that I don't understand. There's a new one too that I'll get onto in a minute. But the cheek thing, when the girls get the big cheeks, like, why do you want to look like that? Why? I don't understand that.
Oh,
now there's a line thing that these girls do, and I don't understand that. It's not like that looks normal.
They
do
removed
it like
like this.
It's like they want like a permanent contour. Or something,
they removed like this weird like fatty deposit in their cheeks.
Sorry, I need to lose 5 pounds in my face. Let me just.
And it makes them look always like this.
Terrible. And it's young girls that do it too, like in their 20s, and they look terrible.
Oh,
real quick, one more dono. Let me say thank you to Tennessee Marine. Thank you so much for the 50 again. Holy moly. I think he's trying to make Cody jealous.
That some bitch.
Now all my money goes to you, not Cam. Cam has enough simps. Speaking of, hello, pretty lady. I'm kidding. Deaf to all the simps.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That girl from the chess show. Did you watch that show? It's called The Queen's Gambit.
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Great show. And I was like, after I watched it, it's got that girl in it, and she's beautiful. She's in the menu. She got that shit done where they remove her cheek fat.
Yeah, she was also on Peaky Blinders, right? That girl.
They removed her cheek shit, and now she looks like she's fucking 40. So that was gay. But that being said, yeah, dude, she can get it for sure. That's for damn sure. No, you know what I did? I Googled the Queen's Gambit because I watched the show and I thought it was awesome. And I was like, oh my God, I want to find out who this girl is in real life, because this is a cool story. Oh, it's in fiction. It's fiction. I thought it was a true story. Oh, yeah, it's fiction.
Your day.
There was never no girl that went and beat the Russian masters and became world champion at chess. That was actually fabricated. And I was like, you bitches. This whole time I thought girls were good at chess. Oh, it turns out they're not actually good at chess. Rest in peace. It's all the Russians. They're just monsters at chess, dude.
Rudy Toot, I am not monetized yet. I need the hours. I hit 1K, but I need the hours. I got to get the 4,000 watch hours. But I do have
that's a
comment for a donation. It is. I'm almost at 2,000 though. I'm like, and when I told you, like when I first started doing lives, I was at like 200 hours. So it's really going up. I just got to keep doing these lives. So I'll be there soon. Hopefully, my goal is to try and be there, like maybe by like the end by next month at some point. I think I could do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try. Yes, Legal Vices. I do wake up at normal times.
Yeah, yeah, you'll get it. You gotta stream a couple times a week. That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. That's literally it. Just stream a couple times a week. You get on it, doggone it, you'll be great.
A2D2's here. Say hi to A2D2.
Who the hell is A2D2?
A beautiful person, and she's wonderful. So
like attractive, beautiful, or like beautiful soul?
Both ways.
Ooh.
Both. Yeah.
Damn.
Look how cute she is. Look at her little pigtails. I love A2.
Little pigtails.
You better be good. She's a good girl.
I was saying she was sexy. What? That's a good thing. That's a compliment.
She's gonna leave now.
A compliment, Amanda. Oh, look at her face.
Compliment.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
I think I have too many, so many subscribers, something to do super chats. Oh yeah, no. You have to have 1K and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. I have 1K, but I'm at about 2,000, so I'm getting there. YouTube, you talk just like Cody.
Yeah, dude. It was the watch hours. Like, I remember when I first was doing YouTube, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm ever gonna reach this," because I had one video, I put it on Reddit, and it hit the front page somehow. It's my first video ever, and it hit the front page, and I was like, "Ah, sweet!" And I got like I think 10,000 views, maybe, right? And I look at the watch hours from it, and it was like 826, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, it sucks because I'm never gonna hit these watch hours, right?
It feels that way.
And then, when the algorithm saw my channel that one fateful day, and I got like
A million.
I got 600,000 views in like 12 hours. And my watch hours, by the way, like my watch hours went from shit, I don't remember. It was like 2,200 or 2,100 to like 80,000, like 80,000 watch hours in like 12 hours. And I was like, well, shit. So I was not even home, and I applied for monetization. And by the time I got home, I was monetized. And I was like, well,
so YouTube does it pretty fast then.
It's like 4 hours.
I know, like, Kick does it in like 2 minutes.
Yep.
But for Twitch, it was pretty quick. But I feel like it takes a couple days when you try to do the affiliate thing. I know the partner thing. We'll probably talk about that later. Poor Cody, man. Twitch did him dirty.
Sons of bitches. They just didn't want me ruining everything.
What's up, D-Day Direwolf? And what's up, Red Bandana Gaming? What's up? I'm gonna actually be on Red Bandana, their channel on Thursday.
Oh, Red Bandana. Dude, I feel like he's been in my chat for years, man. Years. Dude's a loyal man. Yes. Attractive too. I sent you the last 10 I didn't spend on tequila, bruh. Wait, what kind of tequila? You buy them for $10. Definitely ain't no damn 1,800.
Thank you for the $10 donation to High Strong. You know, I don't really discriminate against tequila. I love some tequila.
What do you mean?
But $10 will give me maybe 2 shots, right? I mean, at the bar, I don't know.
So you like the low shelf, like suave bullshit?
No, I usually get Jose Cuervo, but 1,800 is probably the good stuff, right? Is that the good one? No. What's the really good one?
It's like decently. It's decent. It's pretty slick, you know. And then what
is it? Patron?
Patron's. I think Patron's like fake high shelf. I don't like Patron.
I don't know if I've ever actually had Patron.
1,800 is pretty smooth. I've never really cared. One of my buddies back in the day, Hassan, oh fuck, what was his name? It's been so many. Anyways, Hassan, I think his name was Hassan. He was in my streams a long time. He sent me a giant bottle of Patron, and I was like, "Oh, Brett!" And then I eventually drank all of it, but damn, it was just not smooth. It was just too damn spicy.
I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I'm trying to get monetized. Everyone's yelling at me.
Walking on super chat. This is what happens. This is what happens. The first stream I ever did. Okay, I played what is it? I played Oblivion. It's on my TV right here. I played Oblivion in my first stream ever. You can go find that stream. It's still there. And Jesus Christ joined my stream. He's a YouTuber with like 1 million subs. He joined my stream, and he was like, "Hey, bro," and I was like, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ is in here! What the fuck?" You know. And because I know the guy, like I talked to him one time ever on like some other website, and he had just blown up on YouTube. So he joined my stream, and I had 900 people watching me play freaking Oblivion. I was like, what the fuck? So he said, turn on super chats. And I was like, I don't know what that is. He's like, turn on super chats. And I was like, I don't know what that is. So the next stream, I turned them on, and it wouldn't go in effect until next stream. And the next stream, I made like $500.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit.
Let's go. Yeah. So I do. It depends on if I'm out with friends and stuff, but I don't accept drinks from strangers.
Oh, my hairy balls.
I don't.
You just too damn good, aren't you, man? You too damn good.
I can pay. I prefer not to get roofied.
Okay,
what can I say?
Listen here, man. So here's the hypothetical, damn you. So let's say,
damn you.
Let's say you're at a laid back kind of bar, you know, chilling. Mm-hmm. And I come up and I'm like, and you're in front of me in line. Here's the hypothetical: you're in front of me in line, and you're about to order your drinks, right? You're about to order, and I'm like, hey, you know, I want to order, and I'll get whatever she's getting real quick. You're going to look me stone face in the eyes and refuse my drink?
Well, it depends, because listen, I've had guys can get very, like I've literally had a guy, like, he knew one of my friends, so that's why he was kinda near us, but he was just like his vibe was not it. And he had a girlfriend too, he was weird, like, I was like, "Oh, sorry, I got a boyfriend," like, I didn't at the time, but I was just like, like, "Go, I'm not interested." He's like, "So, I got a girlfriend." I'm like, "Oh, cute,
Yeah.
go." And he was because he bought a drink and I accepted it, and I was like, "Oh, I only accepted it because I knew who he was, but
No,
he expected something because of it."
I
The
get
dude
that.
took my phone and texted himself off my phone. I had to change my number.
I Damn. Now that's
Yeah,
fucked up. No, but I
that's what
get
I'm
it.
saying, guys could be aggressive, so I
I
gotta be
get it.
careful.
Right, but I
See?
wouldn't be trying to smash pissers. I just wanted to order sooner.
Okay, well, yeah, it depends. Listen, you can get vibes. Like if there's a guy, like if you came and you weren't like giving off that, like you're gonna start breathing down my neck, like the dude from, well, I don't know about you. I think you would get off that vibe, but no, I'm just kidding. What's the show Hey Arnold? The
Yeah.
guy, the one that's like,
Oh, the greedy dude. The
yeah, if
helmet
you
always smashes. Yeah.
yeah, if you don't give me that vibes, okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, see, and Mando said it. We hung out in Orlando at a meetup, and she was there, and I bought her a drink. Okay.
Nah, dude, I accept all of them drinks. Hey, do you have any girls that bought me drinks before? I'm like, hey, thanks, girl, and I'll take a
I
shot.
have I'm not gonna lie, I have gotten free drinks. I'm just saying I have
I'll walk
said no,
away.
thank you, because it's it depends.
I just
It
walk away,
depends.
dude. If a chick buys me a drink,
You can't move me like a man, damn it. You sound like Cody.
if a girl buys me a drink and she's a straight up ham planet, I'll be like, hey, thanks, girl, and then I'll walk away.
You should hand plan it. Okay, question for Cody in the chat.
What? Oh,
He's
hey, Cody,
like, words?
I didn't know I was expected to read. Do you buy liquor and put liquor in your protein shakes? No. What? It works getting the bloodstream quicker to workout. Definitely works to notice the difference in a month. I don't want to do that. I like to enjoy my protein. Like I get cinnamon swirlies. They're pretty tasty. It's pretty satisfying after a workout. I don't want to put nothing spicy in that bitch because then I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying, but no, I don't do that.
Grifty,
No.
thank you for the $3. Can't super on YouTube, but want to help out. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Grifty's goated. Goated.
Mix your whiskey with liquid.
No, dude, I see that shit everywhere. Liquid Death, and the logo is so cool. It's so cool. I've been roofied. I get it.
Sorry,
Pretty good.
I'm laughing at the comment. Oh, jeez.
I don't think I've ever been roofied. I'm trying to think. No.
He's like, I usually black out, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I need blackout already. Like I'm already on blackout. So
Yeah, Mando's my manager and my bodyguard. She's got that Alabama anger. Just kidding. Mando's not angry.
yeah, it depends. So like, okay, so that's a good thing. But
Thanks so much.
there's this weird medium where like a girl will be out chilling, and then like her other friends like always like they confront any man that tries to walk up, and it gets real weird and creepy. It's like like I get it. The reason women don't want to talk to men like is women like attention from men that are attractive, and they don't like attention from men that are creepy and unattractive. I get it.
'Cause you're the same way.
Well, no, but I mean, like if a big old round chick came up to me, I'd talk to her and I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care about that kind of shit. Now I get it that women like are in a more vulnerable state because they're little and shit. So, but there's like this weird double standard where like girls will always be like, I don't like when weird guys talk to me. And it's like, no, you don't like when unattractive guys talk to you.
I just don't like it when guys talk to me, period. No, I'm just kidding.
My
I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean.
They don't even know. They haven't seen our DMs. I know how you are.
What? What? I never say anything.
Tell me how good I look every day in my DMs.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like your face is perfect. I love it.
It's a secret.
But I'm saying, no, that's the thing is, I saw a reel the other day and it was a girl and she's like, how to get guys to stop staring at you. And I'm like, bitch, you know for a fact that the guy you want guys staring. You just don't want ugly guys staring. You want sexy guys staring. That's how biology works. It's peacocking, baby. It's peacocking, right?
Peacocking.
Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Now, and that, I'm the opposite. If a fat bitch looks, I'm cool with it. Hell yeah, baby, what's up? But I'm not gonna have sex
Buy
with
me
her.
some chips.
Yeah, like
Got me some chips and salsa.
dude, I literally went to a restaurant one time and this girl, like she catfished me, right? Like I got to the restaurant
Oh,
and she had pictures from like 6 years ago on her Tinder. So I get there and she's big as a house. But I sit down with her and we fist bump and we just eat and had a good time.
you had a bro time.
I didn't treat her like a asshole. I didn't go, wow, she's so weird.
But you
even
go home
thinking
with
that
her.
she had a chance with me, Amanda. What a creep. How could she even think she has a chance with all of this? No, fuck that. She's a human. I don't give a damn. Like, I'll have a good time. Now, am I going to put my pee-pee anywhere near it? No.
Thanks,
No.
Grifty.
Because I ain't going to be able to get it up. There's too many rolls and shit. Like, it's just not my preference. You know? It's just not my preference.
Yes, that's your preference. I got you. Like button, smash like Cody's last slobber. Oh my god, I almost said it.
The slobber pocket. What do you mean you almost said it? You can say slobber pocket. It's not a bad word.
It's not, but it sounds
It's a
silly.
good word. It's a sexy word,
ass.
you know?
Yeah,
Nothing
sure.
wrong with that. Oh. God damn.
What was I was about to okay, what? I feel like a victim at a meeting telling my story. He is talking about getting roofied. Poor Tennessee. It's all good. You're in your safe space here.
Yeah, dude.
Gigawatt,
Gigawatt.
Wait,
What conversation I walk into? Man, I don't know. I talk about
Listen,
random shit.
Yeah, Camelot's here, so you could leave for like 5 minutes and come back and be like,
yeah, people get pissed. I was on
Trey likes you. There you
I
go.
do
Made a friend.
Nick's show every Friday, Nick Ricado. And dude, people get so pissed. Like they're like, all Camelot talks about is stupid stuff and like sex and like dating. I'm like,
But they stay and watch.
that's like what else am I going to talk about? I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a degree. I didn't graduate high school. What the hell am I talking about? You know, I'm talking about like I'll talk about whatever the subject matter is, but like I like talking about dating and human interactions and behaviors. I think that's fun.
Real life stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And like
Well, it works. It works.
people shy away from it though. They're like, "Oh, you can't talk about putting your pee-pee." So like, fuck it. Like every human in history within reason that has the capability of doing that, they want to do that. They like it. It's a normal interaction, right? Like it's normal behind closed doors, right? There are priests, like preachers behind closed doors that are slapping their wife's ass cheeks and be like, "Yeah, you like that bitch?" You know what I'm saying? But like in their everyday life, they're like, "Oh, I can't talk about this stuff. It's inappropriate." Nah, bro, we all do that shit. So let's talk about it.
Cody's like the one that like he's just out there, right? There's some people that'll go in like your DMs and be real weird, but then in public they're all like, I'm so innocent. Cody's just out there. He doesn't need to do it in the DMs. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm me, baby.
Yeah. Oh, Brittany Venti. Great example. Brittany Venti. We were at, I don't remember where we were. I don't remember where we were, but anyways, so I was at Montsuri and I was filming Simpcast Live and I zoomed in on Brittany Venti's boobies for like a solid 30 seconds. And she got mad at me. And she's like, "You zooming in my tits?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Like, it was accident.
I literally was like, "Yeah."
I owned it.
Great. Like I thought I was trying to increase viewership, Brittany. I'm sorry. They're fat and huge. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Oh no.
And that's what I'll say because that's what I mean. I'm like, you got big titties. I love them. That's great. Let's grow. Wow, let's go. But like, it doesn't mean I'm trying to like swing from them and like get in your DMs and try to do some shit. Like, I'm just acknowledging you got some big old boobies. You know?
Is it true what Richard said?
I feel like roofies don't hit Alabama man since they're breastfed Everclear. Dude, I was
Mando, can you confirm?
my mom and dad fed me soda, so I got fatter than shit ass.
Mountain Dew, all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but then they when I was 16, I stopped drinking it and I lost like 100 pounds.
Yeah, soda will get you. Yeah,
man, it makes you big as hell. No, thank you. I haven't drank a soda in years, and I will not.
No, he's gay for you.
Probably because I'm gay for it. Well, that's good. That's perfect. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, Rudy Tooty Booty. Be gay. Ladies, please watch your drink. Yeah, man, I don't know. It must suck being a chick. Like, if I was a girl, man, what would I do? If I was a girl.
He's like, what would I do?
If I was a girl,
segue into him dreaming.
You have to be way more cautious. So if I was a girl and I went out with my girlfriends, right? I would make sure I knew my girlfriends and they cared about me. because one of my girls I trained told me this story where they were out at a club with like 4 of her chick friends, and she got roofied and was like blacking out, and they just fucking left her in the club, and some guy took her like to like a parking garage and like molested her.
Oh my
Her
goodness.
friends
That's
just fucking
crazy.
left her there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if I was a girl, I would make sure I knew who my friends were, and
It was
I find a
that
lot.
too. And like someone said earlier, make sure you take it right from the bartender. That's the thing. Like I'm serious. I wouldn't if a guy comes up to me with a drink, I'm not
Yeah,
taking it.
yeah,
It's so
exactly.
easy. It's so easy for like them to just slip something in there. There's this thing that was supposed to be made that I had like a couple of my guy friends, they wanted to get it for me, but I don't know if it's real. But I'm like, again, you guys know I don't accept drinks. There's like a nail polish that you can get and you can like put it in your drink, and if it turns a certain color, it means there's something in there.
Yeah,
Like, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's real, but that's if it is, that's interesting.
yeah, that sucks, man. It sucks too because there's dudes out there that are just shit balls. They're just shit
Mhm.
bags, man. You can't really do nothing about them except to hope they get hit by buses and shit.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Hopefully. Yeah, I didn't see that. Billie Eilish blaming her big boobs for a drop in followers. So what people no, that doesn't make sense. People love boobs.
Yeah, yeah, like, and I'm not really a boob guy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an ass guy. Like, if you got a fat ass, bro, it's over. Like, but it doesn't really. I don't really care about boobs, but most people do. Most dudes do. So fuck it. Get on it, dog on it.
Yeah. No, that's kind of funny. I didn't hear that. I don't really keep up with Eilish. I always want to say eyelash. I know that's probably a joke, but
I don't get caught up in celebrity shit. No, like I don't know anything about the celebrities. I think they're all bullshit. All of them. Like all of them bullshit. For some reason they love to spew politics and social politics, but they live in like mansions and go to like Satanist parties, and they're all like elitist, but they
hi
have
Vandal.
opinions that don't jive with their lifestyle, which doesn't make sense. Like, for example, they're all like, "We need to help refugees and immigrants and the homeless." But as soon as their county announces that they're going to be building affordable housing, guess who shows up to the zoning meeting to scream for it to get voted down? Yeah, a lot of actual A-list celebrities show up and say we don't want this in our city because it will devalue our properties.
Mhm.
They say one thing and they do another because they're all fake pieces of shit. And I wish they would get hit by buses in Minecraft. So, except for like Chris Pratt and maybe Jack Black, all the other ones bullshit. So I don't like them. I think they're all
Oh
gross.
yeah, like the ones that are all about global warming, but they fly their private jets everywhere. I know it's a joke
Oh,
at this time at
God,
this point, but it's like it's for real.
what? Yeah, dude, Lewis Hamilton. He's like the GOAT in Formula One, right? That some bitch is like, we need to do something about renewable energy. We need to worry about the environment. And I'm like, you take 500 private jet flights per year and you race in a fuel guzzling Formula One 1000 horsepower car. Fuck off. But you know how they justify it? They're like, well, I'm using those tools to bring the message, but you are not allowed to. No, we don't do the rules for thee. If you're allowed to do it, my happy ass is. And if that's not the case, then we need to fix some bullshit. For example, what's the dude, Gavin Newsom in California? He'd be like, you have to wear a mask. You can't see your dying grandmother. You can't go to the grocery store after 9 p.m. or I'll kill you. And then like the next day he was photographed or videotaped at a party with like 19 giant celebrities doing coke off hookers without mask on. And I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? No, thanks. Fuck all you. I'm done. I'm done with this. No, we're not doing this anymore. So I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I would like I've never been to California. I would like to go to do certain things,
It
like go
smells
to
bad.
like I've heard that there's literal like bags of poop in San Francisco apparently.
It's dry, which is cool, but it smells like sewage almost everywhere. It's really weird, actually. I don't like it. It's like Las Vegas, except Las Vegas is not desolate as shit in most places in California. Las Vegas, if you're within
Yes.
those strips, it's great, but it smells like ass. So
I've never been to Vegas either. Yes.
what, dude? I've been 15
You're
times.
Tennessee Marine is right. Ladies, watch your drinks. Agreed. Florida is great. I've been here in October, or it'll be a year. I love it over here.
Florida is good.
DeSantis, man. He's the
Yeah.
man. Love him.
What a great, beautiful, attractive man.
He is too. He's a very handsome man.
He's very handsome.
He's got it all going for him.
Yeah, I don't actually know much about him. I just think
I just think he's cute.
I don't have political opinions that are worth mentioning. I just don't want to pay taxes. Know me.
Well, make sure you got the nose plugs.
Low IQ. Hamilton owns a warehouse full of supercars. Hamilton can eat my asshole because I like Lewis Hamilton, and then he said that bullshit. I loved Sebastian Vettel. I was such a big Sebastian Vettel fan, and then he's like, "Oh, we need to think about the environment." I'm like, "Oh, fuck all of you." God, freaking flying around in private jets, burning more fuel that I will burn in 1,000 lifetimes. Fuck all those people. Pisses me off. How dare you? How dare a race car driver say that shit? Look, I get it. Greta Thunberg, I get it. Her goofy looking little ass. She takes like ferries and shit. And like she does things to try to convince people. She'll take electric car. She does it. She tries to play the part, even though she also takes private jets. But she does try to play the part a little bit, even though she's a lying bitch too. But a race car driver, how dare you try to say that bullshit in front of God and everybody?
Cody's gonna bitch slap him if he ever sees him. Just smack him,
dude. I'm waiting for the Greta Thunberg to have that weird like FOMO moment in her early 20s when she's like, I wasted everything and like now I have a lot of pressure on my shoulders, and she just has a psychotic break and then starts doing porn. I'm excited.
Listen, he called it. If that happens,
that's like gonna be just the most proudest like stomach pancake session of my life. I'm excited.
You're not wrong, James Spoon. That boat across the ocean still consumed fuel. It did. Unless she's riding bicycles around, it's fuel.
I consume fuel. I ate some.
Was a race car driver.
Greta was a race driver. She goes goddamn fast. Never did win the checker fly, but she never did come in last. Dude, I love Promise. They suck.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Cody farted, and I lost my train of thought. Oh my Greta Bornbergs. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. She looks like a little goober. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't stand Hamilton. You know who I like? Fernando Alonso.
I don't know any of these people.
He ain't up there saying we need to save the world. He's just like, I like to go fast. I'm like,
he's like Ricky Bobby.
That's
shake
cool,
and
man.
bake, baby.
He's like the Spaniard. I want to go fast guy. He's great. I love, dude. I'm gonna say I've been an Alonso fan for years.
I keep telling Cody I gotta go to one of his races. I've never been to a race at all. I know Mando's not in here anymore, but she wants me to go to Alabama with her and like eat alligator and I don't know whatever else happens over in Alabama. She's like, go eat gator. I'm like,
gator? Why would you want to eat gator?
I don't know.
I've never even eaten gator.
Really? Why does she want me to eat that? I don't even eat fish.
I don't know. I don't eat fish either. Fish is gross.
I don't like seafood. I wish I did because it's good for you, but I just can't.
Well, I'm allergic to shellfish, so that'd kill me. But also, seafood just smells like ass. I don't like it, and its texture is so soft.
Listen, I want steak.
Salmon like melts in your mouth, and I hate that. I need a little bit, man. I need a little.
Give me my chicken and steak. I just made steak the other day, real good. I made breakfast.
Yeah, I made ribeyes the other night.
Steak and eggs. It's the only thing here. I don't have a grill here. You know, because I guess people grill in Florida, but it gets like real hot, so people don't always, you know.
I have 3.
I don't like. I don't not like steak on the oven, but it's just so much better on the grill. Like it's.
I have 3. I have a grill. So my
3.
Yeah, so my kitchen, I have a big kitchen with a big old marble island, and it has like outlets and shit. But my stove, I have a stove, and it's one of the conduction stoves. I don't really like conduction. I like gas stoves, but whatever. So the conduction stove.
I have an electric stove. That's like a big thing in Florida, and
it's like a conduction stove, so you just sit it on the pad. And then I have 2 like metal like electric ones that like get red, which I usually use, and then the next like foot is just a grill that's also on my stove. It's like a grill on my stove, and it's badass. But I also have a grill. I have a gas grill outside as well, and then I have this other shitty grill that is not done yet. I'm building a pizza oven, which you could double use as a grill, so it's gonna be cool.
I'm jealous. I'm gonna come steal Cody's stuff. Just seems to be little me just walking out with a pizza oven on my back.
That pizza oven's gonna weigh like 1,000 pounds. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I got it. I've never had rabbit. Know me.
I shot a rabbit in the face one time, and he died, obviously. And I ate
Really?
yes, and
Shocking.
it was real gamey and gross, and I didn't like it.
Mm.
Didn't care for it.
All depends on what you
He was on a
can.
stick, and it was like he had no head, and his arms were just hanging out, and he was on a stick, and I ate him. It was cool. It was cool, man.
He went full Red Dead Redemption. That's what they kill that's how they eat the rabbits in Red Dead.
Yep.
I love that game.
Yep. It's great. It's great.
Best way sous vide is the best way to cook steak. Much more even cooking, and you have to try to overcook it. Oh, how do you? Okay, let's make some people mad. How do you eat your steak? It's gonna make someone mad because people either like it super well done or
rare or very lightly medium rare.
so you like it bleeding.
Yep. Well, it's not bleeding; it's plasma. But yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I like it to where it's just stops. I'll eat it if it's rare, but I prefer it a little more medium rare. Like I like it when it's not. Why I say bleeding? I like it when it just when it stops, just when that stops and it's still pink.
Well, that's like medium rare, yeah. So
yeah, medium rare is how I like
rare
mine,
or medium rare. I'm cool both. Depends on the cut of meat. You know what I'm saying? Like ribeye, I like it a little bit more rare. New York strip is great medium rare. Sirloin, well, because that shit's a boot. I don't eat sirloin because I'm not up in the trailer park anymore, so I don't eat that shit no more. It's gross.
Oh no, me.
But you can get 15 of them for 8 cents. Yeah, I get it. There's a reason, because it tastes like balls. Do you want to eat balls, Amanda? I don't think so. No,
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, they're gross.
What is this? Fear Factor? Remember Fear Factor? Oh my god.
Oh
they
yeah,
would eat
Joe Rogan.
they would eat they would eat like freaking bowl balls. Ooh.
Dude, Joe Rogan talked about it on his podcast how much he hated that fucking show.
Did he?
He was
had to see some. He would be
much.
like gagging sometimes. I remember the one where they were like eating. I don't know if it was like buffalo balls or something, and it was like squirting out, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, this one guy like bowed up at him and tried to fight Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan was like a black belt death monster martial artist, like championship winning guy, and I'm like, bro, you won't get killed. Like, don't do that. That's you gonna die.
Exactly. I'm with H. I don't like my steak mooing. Sorry.
Filet mignon is I've always hated it. I've never liked it. I do not get it. I don't get it. Filet mignon's gross. I
really like all steak. I like ribeye when it's all chopped up and you make like a steak hoagie sub with it. Have you ever had a steak hoagie? You know what they are? Some people don't know. They're like, what is that? It's a big thing in Buffalo. They're delicious. I can make them at home though, because I know the sauce. I know the secret recipe.
Yeah.
The Krabby Patty recipe.
I think the best cut's just a good old fat ass ribeye bone in. Bone in. Yeah, you just slice that bone off. God, yeah.
Tennessee Marine, you're really gonna make Cody upset. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for another 50. Holy moly.
Damn.
Dude, I have done drugs, and that one time when I was roofied was like no other experience. Like legit, ladies, be watchful of your drinks. Also, Cody, I started a show of my own. Can I have you and your much better show host, i.e. Wicked?
Who the hell be talking?
Tennessee.
Starting the show?
Tennessee Marine.
All right. Once you are 29 episodes in, I will be your 30th guest.
30th. Is that your? Got to be 30. No, 33rd. 33. Well, you're 300. I'm just kidding.
It's fine. 30. And the reason I say that is because so many people message me, being a YouTube guy. So many people message me. It's like 8 a day asking me to come on their shows. And that's great, right? Like, it's cool.
Mr. Popular.
Listen here, damn it. So, I'm just saying, there's a point to this, damn you. So I get all these people messaging me, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I don't have no problems with that. But the issue is they have they have like no videos and no streams yet, and they want me to be like their first. And I'm like, look, dude, like get established just a little, and then fuck. But the issue is I did, and the reason I say this is because I did it once, and it pissed me off. I did this podcast with this guy, and we did 2 hours, and it was fun. We had a good time, and it was a pre-recorded podcast, right? It wasn't streamed, and he like never released it, and then never did anything else with his YouTube channel. So I just wasted 2 hours of my time. Although it was we had a good talk, but he just never released anything. So now I'm like, you know what? If you want me to be on your show and you just started, I want you to have a bunch of people on, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. You know,
Mhm.
now I know you're
No,
serious about this shit, so I'll come
that's
on.
that's fair.
I'm
That's
not getting
fair.
robbed
Okay, you
again.
made a point.
So I
Are you
know
drinking what?
you.
Oh, Cody's White Girl wasted. He's drinking a White Claw. I thought he had a Monster.
This is my
He's
second one, bro. It takes like 19 of these bitches to get me filled. So
I
like,
have
yeah,
nothing today. We switched.
that's
Yesterday,
why
he wasn't
yeah,
drinking and I was.
that's why I came on your show, because you've been doing it for a while now. You've been on my show, and I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking it seriously. I've been it's been over a year since I've been uploading, but I've been doing the lives for a couple of months now. Um, but what is your take on Beef Wellington? Know me has a
No
burning
idea. I
question.
don't even know what that shit is. I just know the name Beef Wellington, but I don't even know what it is. Dude, I'm from Alabama. I'm from the trailer park. I know what mac and cheese is. I know what spaghetti is. Lasagna
Geddes.
was like high class until I was in my 20s. All right. So yeah, I don't know.
I do. I know. I'm sorry. You guys got to give me money in
Gee,
the ghetto way. Apparently, listen. I just got to get the watch hours. I just need about 2,000 more, and there we go.
You're almost there, dude.
I'm almost there. I'm getting there.
You're so
I
close.
appreciate it.
You're gonna be famous.
Yeah.
You hit like 200K subs, and you'll hit your stride. You'll get a subject matter, and you'll start blowing up. And they'll be like, "Wait, can I come on your show?" And you're gonna be like, it's gonna say red or
Who
scene.
are you again? Sorry, I forgot your name.
That shit, dude. That shit's happened to me before. That shit's happened to me before. Like,
Really? Like people got bigger
yeah,
than they were big. Aw.
I had a guy that I went on his show once, and he went on
Oh
my
yeah.
show too. We talked, we talked and we played games together. He was like at like 1K, 2K subs. And I was like, man, he's criminally on the watch. He's a great, great creator. Well, it just so happens that some like historic event happened. Let's just say that. And he started streaming and he fucking blew up. You know, he was like the first person to do the thing that was happening. So he started doing it and he was like trending every day on YouTube. He hit 200K subs in like a month from like 1,000. And I was like, I messaged him, I congratulated him. I was like, dude, let's fucking, that's awesome. Let's collab. Let's have a good time. That motherfucker left me on red and like never talked to me again. And then his channel died. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Like, that's some bitch. Don't forget where you come from.
He's still friends with Nick.
No, I'm not talking about Rakita. No, I just texted him just now. No, I was on Nick's show like 2 days ago. Me and Nick are goat. We're bros, man.
They're besties.
He's like planning on coming stay at my house for a week, and I'm gonna go stay at his house for like a week.
Nice. Disco Cobra, thank you for the 50. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you.
Hold on. On Rumble?
Nope, on
I
Streamlabs.
can't see these.
Okay, don't worry, I'll read it to him. This is for you. How dare you blaspheme the filet mignon, the best part of the cow cam. I'm not your friend anymore, lol. Nah, but I'm loving the combos. Does Wicked play any games or anything? If so, which games or systems? I do, and I stream. I've been I do still do Twitch, but I'm moving over to Kick because they take way better care of their creators. I stream over there I actually do a lot of gaming streams. But I do PC. I also have a Switch, but I am a PC gamer.
PC. Yeah, that's
PC,
what you should be. Why would you play consoles? That's so weird to me that people play consoles.
I don't. The last one I had was well, I have a PS4, but it's just collecting dust.
Yeah, I have all of them. It's just like I don't get it. Now, I get it back in the day, right? Like 2004, 2006, 2008, 2012, man, even I get it. You know, Bloodborne came out in 2014. I get it. But like now, like there's just no reason to play consoles at the very least until it's like PlayStation 5 has a few exclusives. But like just
yeah,
I
like
I just
well,
don't
they
get it.
have. I want to play Silent Hill, but I'm not, and Spider Man, but I'm not gonna be able to play it because they're not coming on PC. Cody's got to come back to Florida. Red Bandana says
Hey, my
it's fun
boy
over here.
Jay's in here. I'll be in Florida
Hi,
like
Jay.
3 times this year, man.
He's drinking White Claw, Jay. He will do it.
Cam showed me his nipples. I will do it. No, dude, I've been to.
Oh, you're saying he showed him. Sorry, I'm not even drinking, and I read that wrong. Of course he did.
I'll be in Florida probably 2 or 3 times this year. I'm going to. I kind of want to go to Tampa next month, but I don't know if I will. But
Oh yeah, isn't there the convention?
yeah, everybody's going, man. I kind of want to go, but so there's that one. I might go to that. I'll go to. I have a meetup in October for my mods, so I'll go there in October in Orlando. Then I might go again. I'm supposed to go to Japan in October though, so I might go to. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, got to be clapping them Asian girls.
Current game. I'm playing a few games, but I'm playing Resident Evil 4. That's like a newer game, the remake. Playing that.
And I want to play it. I bought it and everything, and haven't played it yet.
It's really good.
I'm sure it's great. I just haven't played it because, dude, the racing full time did way more than I ever thought it would. It's just so stressed. I just can't fucking move, because it's like 13 hours of driving there and back, and then it's like unloading cars. At least when I'm racing for my team, I don't have to mess with the cars. The team does it, thank God. But other than that, it's rough. But yeah, Revenge of the Realm said I suck. Why? Because I said that consoles are lame. Look, dude, if you play consoles, that's great.
Lonsoles?
If you play Lonsoles, it's great.
I told you, white girl wasted with the freaking White Claw. Tennessee Marine with another 50. Thank you so much.
Jesus.
He said, okay, he's dropped like 4 times. Thank you. Okay. This is for Cody. Okay, cool, Cam. F us little guys, huh? No worries. You will never be on my show. That won't happen, that won't happen. Such a clout hoe move. What a way to treat a homie. He's upset with you. He's upset.
I said 30th guest, you some bitch. I agreed to the conditions. I didn't say you a bitch. I don't remember saying you were a bitch, Tennessee Marine.
I think you might have, but to be fair, you call a lot of people that in the chat.
I might have called him a bitch. I don't know. I do that a lot.
Thank you for the 50 again. You guys are showing a bunch of love, and I'm on Rumble too, guys. Thank you for the Rumble love.
Yeah, I only have the YouTube pulled up. I had the Rumble pulled up a minute ago, but then I
have to check. This is my first time being live on Rumble, but thank you again, Disco Cobra, for my first Rumble. What's it called? Rumble Rant?
Rumble Rant.
Thank you.
They did pretty good naming that shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. Because how can you possibly follow Super Chat? And Rumble Rant did a good job. It was a good job. 30th, yes.
He's upset with you.
30th guest, my friend. Get you, dude. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tennessee Marine. All you have to do is message people. Like, I never thought I'd get Critical Drinker on, and he came on my show. I never thought I'd get. Now I was been trying to get fucking. What's that dude's name? I've been trying to get. It's a Gundam, and he went on Cecil's show the other day, and I was like, motherfucker, I love It's a Gundam. I really enjoy his content. I want him to come on my show, but he won't respond to my email, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna try. I know. I'll just call it quits. Be sad.
Aw. Yeah. See, 3 times tonight. That's
how I know we're buds. That's
Keemstar, me versus. Wait, what?
It's a term of endearment, bitch. I call Wicked a bitch in like DMs all the time.
He does. He calls me a couple things.
I called her on Twitter today too. So nothing from RGT85 Nerd Jock. He said he was going to come on, but then that was it. I really need to get him on though. Like I like his content and I like It's Gundam. It's just so hard to get people on. I'm gonna keep trying though, man. I'm gonna keep trying. It's hard though. It's real hard.
You just gotta keep emailing. Keep. Yeah.
Well, one of my most recent video popped the hell off, so maybe that'll look a little bit more appetizing for people. They probably looked at my channel like, oh, 10K views, that's a bitch. You know how it is. So but now
I wish I had 10K views. What do you mean?
My videos are starting to pop off. So maybe it'll go a little bit better next time.
It's hard to give money. Is it hard to give money on Rumble?
It is.
You know, I've only done it with on Jay's channel, and it took like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
to get to like $2.
I tried too. I tried. It was really hard. It just kept like saying, it was like retry, failed, and I'm like, well, goddamn. That they're about to add it to the mobile app though.
Okay,
that's gonna help out a lot.
I don't call anybody that too high strung. I'm nice. I'm not mean like Cody.
That's it. I said it was a term of endearment. Damn you.
Okay.
Remember?
No.
What? I just said that just now.
I'm sorry, I forgot already. It's late.
A term of endearment. You know? You can follow it with I love you. I love you, bitch. You know what I'm I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we've reached a new point in history where you can say things like that.
Someone has a severe caca mouth. Do you know that?
Oh my god, what a great movie! You know what?
You do. You have a caca mouth.
Peter Pan and Wendy is some bullshit.
Oh, it is. Listen,
How
I
dare you?
stream about that because of how dark and gloomy it is. And I was comparing it to Hook when you show like I didn't watch the Peter Pan and Wendy, but I seen the trailers. Are the mermaid squids? Because they showed like in the trailer they're like swimming and they look like they're squids. And that upset me because the mermaids are all pretty in Peter Pan and in Hook. And I showed the clip on Hook, like they're like they're not kissing him, but they kind of were when they were giving him he almost drowned and they were giving him breath.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love Hook; it's great, but this Peter Pan and Wendy, I watched the trailer obviously, and it was like, "You're the Lost Boys, but some of you are girls," and they're like, well, "So," and she's like, "Oh, I guess it doesn't matter," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck off."
That's
I'm
what
tired of this
affects you.
shit.
I have heard that before. I don't hear it, but I've heard it actually a couple times. I
I'm
don't hear it all the
tired.
time.
I'm just tired. Like, goddamn, I'm laid back. Just, I'm just tired of every movie I turn on. Either A, it's like Queen Victoria, but for some reason she's a black lady, like, or B, like it's something to do with how women are oppressed, which is true in some cases. Not much anymore when you look at the stats, but it used to be. But now it's even further, like where. Like, isn't that weird? Is that weird to you, Amanda? Like
What?
a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, maybe. You know, women had like life by the balls, right? Like women, and still to this day, if statistically, women have double the graduates in colleges right now are women. Double, 200% women, right? So, that's important. They have higher grades, have higher paying jobs. They're fucking kicking ass. And men obviously had 93% of suicides, all that crazy shit. All like men suffer from depression. They're not graduating school. You know, men getting their ass kicked a little bit, and that's fine, whatever. So women had
I
life
agree.
by the balls, and us men came up with a good ass 4D chess move, and we're like, you know what? We are women now. And in just one,
We are women now.
maybe one or it was probably 1 year or a year and a half, and we have flipped the script, completely flipped it. And you know what we counted on to do that? Because 4D chess, right? You know what we counted on? Women's emotions to push our movement forward, right? We did such a good job. We were like, you know what? I'm a woman too. And if you disagree, you're a bigot. And then other white women specifically were like, yeah, we agree with this guy.
Specifically, you're not wrong.
Yeah, we
You're
agree with
not.
this guy. Woo! And now suddenly we're back on top, bitches.
You're right. No, that it is. I
We won.
agree with you on that. Yeah, you did. It is. It's like I was just talking to someone about this the other day, and you're right. It is white women that are like pushing that really is a woman, and they're trying to be all like supportive, but they're trying to push women out, like with the whole freaking what was that guy's name? The Mulvaney person. Now
Dylan
they're
Mulvaney.
they're pulling
This is how
back
you
hard
use
on that.
Stefan.
Post.
What? Bitch, you got an asshole. What do you mean this is how you use the devil? What the hell?
Okay, real quick, Tennessee Marine. What are you talking about? Legit, get Cam to agree, and I will donate $200.
Agree what?
Agree to what?
To be on your show, and you got to wait. So you have to donate Amanda money for me to be on your show.
I think he's talking about something else, but real quick, I did get
hope so.
another donation from Disco Cobra.
What?
Thank you for the 20. He said Cam should try to get Miss Gina Darling, Kevin Pereira, Chris Gore on his show, possibly Trisha Hirscherberger. I'm probably saying these names wrong. I don't know who some of these are. Or Maud Garrett. Some are from G4 and others used to host a show called SourceFed. They're lefties though, so they might not do it.
Yeah. Well, so Kevin Pereira, love that sumbitch. I've talked to him 100 times in real life. He's a cool ass dude. I used to go to the every GameStop managers conference, and Kevin Pereira was there every time. And I would talk to him and shit. We drank together one time at a bar. He's a cool guy. So yeah, that'd be a great choice. I haven't even thought about that. So yeah, definitely that dude. He's cool. What was the other one? There was. Hold on. What were the other people? There was one other person that I think I remember asking maybe, or was gonna ask. I can't remember. But anyways, yeah. A few of them I don't know who they are, but yeah. Definitely Kevin Prairie. He's goated. I love that dude. I don't care
So
if he was even on fucking the travesty of G4. He's cool.
Tennessee Marine wants you to box. That's what it is.
Oh, I get kicked.
He wants to box Cody on Keem's fight. Oh,
Shit.
call Keemstar and let's box Cam.
Shit. I talked to Keemstar like a week ago about
You're friends with
fighting.
Keemstar.
Yeah, I tried about fighting DSP. And Keem told me that DSP won't even agree to a 50K podcast. Like he's not going to agree to fight you for any amount of money. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. But he said to ask him after Boogie's fight. So maybe I can get on something and get my ass kicked. So we'll see what happens.
Rudy Toot for $5. Thank you. Just found out koalas are not the squirrels of Australia. Apparently on Reddit, they are not food. I have some Australian friends and I heard koalas are mean. So
They
they're
look
not cute
awful.
and cuddly. They look like you could just like snuggle them, but I think they might claw your eyes
They look
out.
mean to me. They don't look
You
cute.
think they
at
look
all.
mean?
Yeah, they look mean as fuck. The koalas. You know?
Yeah, well, I guess you're right. You'll survive. I'll go up and try to be like a Disney princess and pet it, and I'll get mauled.
Outlaw 2 said I want to see Camelot fight iDubbbz. Yeah, I would melt iDubbbz.
Where's
That
that?
dude's that little skinny cuck boy. But how could he iDubbbz? Man, I loved iDubbbz. Dude, I watched iDubbbz shit like
Are people trying to fight
clockwork.
me? What'd I do? Everyone trying to fight me.
you know who iDubbbz is, Amanda?
Yeah, wasn't he the one that he had like a thing with what the heck is that chick's name? Tana?
Yeah, Tana Mojo. Yeah, so like
Mojo.
dude, his content was I loved his content. I thought it was fun.
Didn't he like troll her, right? That's the guy
Yeah.
that trolled her and went to her meetup. Okay, that's
Yeah, so
how I know him. What
he,
I know him from.
You know, he had like edgy teenage humor, and that's what I was into at the time. Now, obviously, I would still watch him here and there, but whatever. You know, his content cops were good. His unboxings were fun. So I watched him, and then he got a girlfriend with blue hair, and now suddenly he's a raging freaking cuck leftist guy. And like, how could you do this? How did the guy that got known for bullying and saying the N-word and the F slur, how in the absolute hell did this motherfucker turn into and you know why? Because his blue hair girlfriend he started dating is in his ear telling him shit. And he's like, oh, please, baby. Please, baby. You could tell. I could tell even back then, iDubbbz was a super virgin back then. That dude was like not even a crumb of pussy was coming his way. So he finally got a girlfriend that's willing to have sex with him, and he's just changed everything. He will do anything to stay with that woman. And I know guys like that. I can see that shit immediately from a mile away. You know, so that's what happened to him. A girl happened to him, and it's sad to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that is he got jaded. I think I was gonna say that. You know how it used to be like who was it? Yoko used to be the one that everyone. I think it's Jada now, man. She's on a whole nother level. She totally ruined
Jaded,
Will
man.
Smith.
You've been jaded.
You've been jaded. So I gotta get you to agree, and then I get $200. So go get on it. Yeah.
If you can get Keemstar to agree for me to fight you, yeah, fuck. I'll fight somebody on TV for that'd be great. I'll fight you. You can kick my ass, Marine, but I'll fight you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna put up much of a fight. Just because
are you just gonna get in the fetal position, and go on the ground, like don't hurt me?
Yeah, I'm not a fighter. You know, and people always want to fight me. Like
he's a racer.
Yeah, a lot of people will be like, "I bet I could beat you in a fight," and I'm not saying Tennessee Marine said that. I'm saying like I've had other people say that. Like I could probably beat you in a fight because they see me and they see that I'm a large man, and they're like, "I'm like, dude, I've never trained in fighting. You probably beat my ass." You know, so I'm not a fighter.
There you go. Then you guys can get some. The only good thing at Arby's are the fries. They're really good. The curly fries.
You guys can fight behind local Arby's. Dude, what happened to Arby's? What happened to Arby's, man?
I don't know, but their fries are good.
No, Arby's was goated, man. I remember being a young, bright-eyed teenager and going to Arby's and getting the 5 for $5. and getting 5 roast beef sandwiches for $5. That was dude, I remember getting that bitches. My mom would go get them and bring them home, and I'd eat 2 of them fat bitches. God, it was awesome. And then suddenly now one roast beef is like $4.89 for just the sandwich. Fuck off, Arby's. You smell You go into those
I got the
restaurants.
beef. What is their thing? Arby's. What is their slow? I forgot something about beef.
Shit. No, that's Hardee's, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
It might be Arby's. I don't know. But they're overpriced, and when you go in there, it smells like a sewer. Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
What was that?
I popped my fingies.
You talking about Arby's?
No, I popped my fingers and it felt real nice.
Oh,
They stopped selling tater cakes, bruh. Those were just the hash browns that McDonald's sells in the morning, which I love.
I like McDonald's. I will say I love it. Listen, McDonald's has really good breakfast. They have good every. I don't care. People hate on McDonald's. I love McDonald's. I want a double cheeseburger right now.
McDoubles are awesome. They have good macros too. Like I love McDoubles. If I'm in a hurry, I'll stop and get 2 McDoubles, pound them bitches. So when I'm driving to a race, I'll stop and get like a McDouble and I'll smash.
Yeah, I get the double cheeseburger because you get 2 pieces of cheese. The McDoubles only have 1.
But it's like $1.80 more.
But I like cheese.
You're gonna pay $1.80 for a slice of cheese?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm fancy. I'm fancy like that.
Jesus. That's a little too much.
It's not $1.80. It's like $3 or like 2 something for a double cheeseburger.
No, double cheeseburgers are $3.89. McDoubles are $1.19 to $1.79
after tax.
It's literally double the price.
I've never heard of
You ever have it? I'm gonna give you a McDickens red banana. That's what's gonna happen. Is that what you want?
McGriddles are pretty good.
They're all right. They make me sick to my stomach for some reason. I don't know why.
I like the bagels are back.
Man, you know what? People always talk about the McRib. I've never had a McRib, and I don't want one. I just don't think I could have ribs from a McDonald's. That's weird.
I don't know if I think I've had a McRib before. It's nothing to
McChickens without like the lettuce because I hate lettuce. McChickens with just some mayonnaise. Get you some hot sauce. Oh my god, they're awesome.
You're making me hungry.
It's been a long time since I ate them bitches though. I don't eat fast food, man. I eat McDouble. When I go to a race, I usually stop and get a McDouble, and I'll drive 8 hours on a McDouble and a Monster. And I try to get there as fast as possible. But I don't eat fast food recreationally. I don't understand how anybody on earth does that shit. But I don't eat it. I don't eat fast food recreationally.
Yeah, that's what we have the meats, right? Arby's. We have
the meats.
Yeah, I knew they had some. Yeah, apparently Cody had a lot of that meat. Okay. Over there passing gas.
Man, I'm out of White Claws.
Aw.
I mean, I'm not out there downstairs, but I'm out right now. I brought like 2 up here, but now I should have brought 3. That was stupid. That was stupid of me. I might go grab one.
I bet you McDonald's in Japan is actually real good.
It probably tastes the same.
It's good.
It's one thing that's good about McDonald's is it always tastes the same everywhere you go. It's great.
It depends. Sometimes, listen, I've gone to McDonald's where the fries are soggy, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Because they're so thin. It takes like 2 minutes to make them crispy. So it's like, did you drop it and then lift it up?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still, they taste like McDonald's fries, right? Like, so the issue is you'll go to like a Wendy's, and like some Wendy's are just unrecognizable. But every McDonald's you ever go to, a McDouble will taste kind of like a McDouble. McDonald's fries will taste like McDonald's fries within reason. They may be soggy, they may be crispy, but they will taste like McDonald's fries. You know what I'm saying?
I like the chicken nuggets at Wendy's. No, at Wendy's.
Oh, at Wendy's. Okay, I was about to say, chicken nuggets at McDonald's are awful. McNuggets are disguscking. I will never understand.
Chick-fil-A has the best nuggets.
Ooh, I don't like Chick-fil-A. Their chicken's soggy.
Really? We're not
I don't eat chicken nuggets. I'm gonna be honest. I don't eat chicken nuggets. I don't understand chicken nuggets. I like hot wings.
Wings are good.
I think Wendy's would probably be the only nuggets I enjoyed. But like when it comes to like wings, when men, okay, I get it. When women,
I know how to make wings. I'm from Buffalo. That's where they're from. Buffalo wings. I know how to make good wings.
So I understand why women do it, but like when full grown adult men order boneless wings, it makes my skin
They're
crawl.
just crispy chicken nuggets. So that's
They're
what I say they are. They're
just
crispy
chicken
chicken
nuggets,
nuggets. Yeah,
and they
they're
want
not
to fit
wings.
in. Like, let's go to some wings, bruh. And you're like, all right, cool, let's go get some wings and drink. And then you get to the restaurant and they order boneless wings. I'm like, oh, so you're gay. I had no idea. Like, I thought we were going out as bros. I didn't know you were trying to have sex.
We aren't bros.
Yeah, gross.
Oh, Richard's upset with you. No. Listen, I
So
have no problem with boneless wings, but I just think they're crispy chicken nuggets.
Richard is trolling. He likes normal wings.
He's trolling. Oh, okay.
Like,
Like I said, I'm from Buffalo. That's where
they're not
we
the same
made them.
thing.
We created the wing.
They're not the same thing. A boneless wing is not
A
a
crunchy
wing.
chicken nugget. It's a
When you're
crunchy
going to
chicken
get
nugget.
wings, you get wings. You don't get chicken nuggets. Like, you're a 14-year-old white girl when you get boneless wings. Like, bone-in wings have this flavor. You know, they have some dark meat on them. They're fucking awesome. God, I love hot wings, man. But when somebody unironically gets boneless, I'm just like, I don't really want to talk to you anymore. It's weird.
He's being dead ass, no cap.
Really, Richard? No, you're fucking with me. I've hung out with you, Richard. You have a deep voice, kind of. Oh, damn.
You have a deep voice, kind of. You're not allowed to eat boneless.
I can't believe they call it boneless. It's just fucking chicken nuggets, man.
Crispy nuggets.
It's a date, bro. Pucker up. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, are dinosaur nuggets more manly?
Dino nuggets are pretty good. I like nuggets. That's when I'm at home and I'm relaxing. You know, no, I get hot wings every single Sunday. I get double dipped Reaper wings, Carolina Reaper wings from the Tilted Kilt. What is it called? Twin Peaks, and they are fucking awesome.
Twin Peaks that was one of the first places I ate. So they didn't have one of those in maybe I don't think they have them anywhere in New York. So where I was from, they didn't have that. And it looked pretty good. And that was one of the first places I ate when I moved to Florida. And it was really good. I had a burger and I had a mojito that was real good. The fries, it was all good. I didn't know what I was walking into when I went in there, though. I was like, oh, these girls are all like, they look like they're 16 and they're half
Yeah,
naked.
dude,
I wasn't ready for that, but the food was good.
Yeah, somebody in chat said it. Shieldwall said B-dubs is garbage. Yeah, so I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings a lot back in my 20s, and they got real disgusting. Like, their wings taste
they are
like,
not an accurate representation of Buffalo. That ain't how we do it.
their
So,
wings taste
they
like
need a new name.
like fucking garbage. Like, they literally taste like trash. And I'm not saying trash as in negative connotation trash. I'm saying like literal trash. They have this weird off chickeny taste. It's so gross. Like, and I remember they changed their supplier, and I read it online. I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings once a week. And then I read on Facebook that they changed their wing supplier, and I was like, uh-oh. And I went there, and it was so gross. Their chicken tastes like that weird off chickeny taste when you have meal prep chicken after 2 days and it's in the fridge and you microwave it. That's what it tastes like. Fucking disgusting. That's when I started going to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is always hot and fresh and delicious every fucking time. And I've never had it taste bad wings. I've never had bad wings from Twin Peaks, and it has been.
I've never had their wings. I'll have to try.
Oh my god, 2 years, and I've eaten there probably 100 times, and it is probably 50 times, and it is easily like they've always been good.
I think this is just a Florida thing, but Publix. Have you ever gone to a Publix, the grocery store? They actually have really good wings. I just go there and get the wings.
They're pretty good.
I don't know if this is everywhere. I've eaten wings one time here in Florida besides Publix, which is good. And they call it naked wings because I guess like to me that's just wings. Like they're just regular wings, but I guess over here they like bread them and make them crunchy. So if you want to, they're called naked wings. I don't know. They were okay. The place I went to, they were supposed to be like award wing, and I was like, But again, I worked at a pizzeria for 13 years too in Buffalo, so like I really know how to make really good wings. So they weren't that great, but Publix has good wings. I get them plain though, and then I make them more crispy here at home, and I mix it with my own sauce. So
there's like a Publix on every like block here. So
a Publix.
There's a Publix.
Okay, so it must be a South thing then, because they didn't have.
There's four. There's 4 Publix within like a mile and a half of my house. So
I love Publix,
and I live. Well, no, I do live in a city, kind of. It's pretty city-ish. Downtown's about 5 minutes away, and It's like skyscrapers and shit, clubs, banks.
Publix subs. I had one sub from Publix and it was pretty good. It was just a grilled chicken. I want to try their chicken tenders though.
Their tenders are pretty good, but the best thing Publix has obviously is their tater wedges.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that.
Fuck.
I get lazy sometimes, but the chicken's always good. I'll get like the rotisserie chicken sometimes, and I'm like, I'm gonna be healthy, but I don't feel like cooking.
The
Rotisserie
rotisserie chickens are
fine.
awesome.
I made sandwiches. I had a couple sandwiches today with the rotisserie chicken. So good. You can get the everything bread. Their bread's on point too over there at Publix. Like it's just I love Publix.
Yeah, Publix is great. I like Publix. I like Kroger. They're shitty companies when you boil it down. Like, but who isn't really?
Really?
But they got some good shit. Better than Walmart. Fuck Walmart. God.
I don't get chicken from Walmart.
You'll get a steak from Walmart and you're like, wow, does this
Don't
taste
know.
like old beef? It's gross.
You know, something weird that happened. I had a friend. I don't know if it's where she got the steak from, how she cooked it, but I had a friend whose mom made chicken, right? Not chicken, sorry, steak. It was overcooked, one. But two, I had like some kind of weird, like psychedelic, trippy, weird dream that night. I didn't drink anything or anything. Like I was like, and then I said something to my friend, and they're like, you know, when I eat my mom's steak, I have weird dreams too. I'm like, I'm never eating your mom's steak again. What the heck? I don't know. I'm like, did she get it from Walmart or what? But I've never had that happen since then. I only did the one time. But I'm like, did she put like some ecstasy in that steak or something? I don't
You
know, but
know-
it was so weird. Have you ever had that happen where you ate some kind of like meat and then you had a weird dream? Like, no?
But when I eat ramen, that happens. But like,
What?
yeah, that's actually like a studied thing. Ramen does that. But no, dude, it's something weird. Like, I don't know about this is kind of unrelated, but when you go to Publix or Kroger, which I go to Publix
I've
or
never
Kroger,
been to Kroger.
yeah, Kroger's just basically Publix. It's just a high end kind of nice area. Every time I've ever went to Publix or Kroger, everybody's decently dressed. They're getting off work. They're going around shopping. There's like bright eyed children sometimes with their parents. And then you shop and you go home. But Walmart, like every time I go to Walmart, it's like 90% degenerate. Like everybody's shitty. They're like got their
Butt cracks
sweats
hanging
on.
out.
Yeah, they got their sweats on. Like they're trying to fist fight each other and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, what is the difference? Why is Walmart like that? And why is their demographic like that? And why is Publix not when it's literally half a mile down the road? Why do people choose Walmart? And it's because, and it sucks because I grew up this way, but there are just people that they don't give a flying fuck where they go, what they're doing. As long as they think it's the lowest price place, they're going there. They don't give a shit what happens. They don't care if the people that work there are shitty. They don't care if they get bad customer service. They don't care if they get bad quality food. They don't give a damn. As long as it's the cheapest possible option, they are in it to win it. And you'll notice that because that's the majority of people. That's why you go to Walmart and everybody's kind of degenerate and awful because that's those people. And like nothing against that, whatever. Be degenerate. I'm degenerate in several ways, but
Yes, I'm degenerate.
it's something weird. Like when I was growing up, if my parents got cereal, they got Happy Wheels.
They got cereal.
They got colored loops. They got sugary flakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got marshmallow mateys. I always had this off-brand cereal. When I grew up, I remember thinking to myself when I bought my first house in my early 20s, I was like, you know what? I'm going to always get Fruit Loops and I'm going to always get Honeycomb. I'm going to always get Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I grew up my whole life, eating these off-brand cereals. I'm going to get the real shit. And I have. I've done that my entire life now. And my parents, they still buy that off-brand shit. And it's because they belong
used to it.
They belonged to that world where it's like cheapest option no matter what. Don't give a fuck as long as it's the cheapest option. And I feel like although there is good things that you can buy that are cheaper, and sometimes that's a necessary option. Like going cheap in every situation always is not the way you should go about life ever. Like, because the age old adage that you get what you pay for it rings true, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I used to always actually used to shop at Tops all the time. That was like my main grocery store back over in New York, and
Tops.
Wegmans.
I
Wegmans
don't,
is really good. Wegmans reminds me a lot of Publix, actually.
I don't
Like
even know what a Tops is. Never heard of
their
that.
grocery store. It's like I think it's more of like a Western-ish New York thing. I know it was in Ohio for a little bit because I got family in Ohio, but then they got rid of it because they have I forget what the heck they have over there, like Giant Eagle or something like that. It's weird.
Cunny says, is the price worth it? 1000% yes. There is nothing that tastes like honeycomb. There is nothing that tastes like Fruit Loops. There are cheap imitations that don't even come close. Yeah, it's worth it. I don't eat cereal much, but yeah, it's worth it.
Mad respect from Tennessee Marine. He's not mad at you anymore.
Yes, I bought so
So
houses easier to buy than you think. I bought my first house at 21. I think it was 21. I might have been 20, 21. Bought my second house at 24. Bought my third house at 32. It's just a longer process. That's all it is. So it's not that bad. As long as you qualify for the loan, which you can qualify if you make like a decent deal, qualify for a loan and have a decent credit score. Shit, my credit score is 683 when I qualify for this current loan. And that's not like stellar. That's okay. And this,
yeah, I
like,
remember I actually have a really good credit score. I forgot what it is, but it's like randomly real good.
yeah, if you buy a house, that shit drops like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. It's like bye, because your credit age,
bye.
your average credit age obviously goes down because you started a new loan. And also that loan that's for 800 grand is now like on your credit. So that's ooh, so that's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yep. I do like Tops Pizza. All right. Anyways, did you see that PewDiePie got banned on Twitch and I don't even think he goes on there, so I'm confused by that. He got banned on Twitch, like the biggest streamer in the freaking world, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
really sure why.
Probably some bullshit. You know how it
I don't
is.
think he even goes on there. He don't need to. PewDiePie doesn't even need to
Oh.
like do anything.
PewDiePie made so much
Me.
money that it doesn't matter anymore.
That's what I'm saying, but it's just yeah.
When it comes to people like PewDiePie,
PewDiePie.
people like Moist Critical, like, you don't have to continue doing YouTube. The only
Same with like
reason
Markiplier and Jacksepticeye too. They probably can stop.
yes, the only reason they continue to do content creation is the endorphin rush around it. And
Mhm.
the validity they get from people that adore them.
Mhm.
That is the
Well, I
only
mean,
reason they
especially
do it.
like the ones that play games, like Mark and
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, they still just play games. Like they play a game for 2 hours, send it over to their editor, and
Yep.
there's like a month worth of videos for them.
Yep.
So
And that's like, I mean, I would, but I don't know if I'd do the same thing. I might. But if I was worth $100 million, I would go into racing full time and fund my entire racing career myself. Right. So like I would have no interest in making cookie cutter content. I wouldn't need it, like, for that endorphin rush. I love doing YouTube. Like, it's fun. I love streaming. I'd still stream probably. But the issue is my main priority has always been racing. And I've only ever been able to do it now because my life's in a position where I'm able to do it.
mhm.
So if I blew up on YouTube for like 3 years and made like $20 million in sponsors and all that shit, yeah, I would be like, I'm taking some breaks. I'm going to race for a couple years. Now, granted, I might get a camera crew and like let them just shoot shit and edit shit and upload shit without me even looking at it. Just to have something there. But like I'm just trying to race, man. And I don't need like the validity. Like that's the sorry, not the validity, the validation from people.
Yeah.
Shit, if I was worth $200 million, bro, I would be on a damn beach right now, sipping some drink. So that's how it'd be for me. I don't understand people that have 100 million subs why they keep uploading. Like, you won. Move on to the next
Yeah.
thing. That's what
Well,
I'm
I
saying.
think it's what you said, and also some of them maybe they just enjoy doing the
Yeah,
like
maybe.
content creating.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean
Yeah,
that's
and I love it too. but I have there's another priority out there for me.
Yeah, well, you have something that you love more,
Yeah,
so that
and
yeah.
there might even be like I might, get a band together, write some music, professionally record it, use some money to promote that shit. There'd be a lot of stuff I'd want to do. I would want to tour with a band for a couple like years, release some albums, and I'd want to race. That'd be my
Yeah.
main priorities. Like YouTube was an accident. That was an accident. Like I wanted to do it. I've always wanted to be like that. Like I would watch YouTube. I've watched YouTube for years, but like I created my YouTube channel in 2006. And I watched it. I loved watching people. And I was like, man, I wish I could be that guy. And I think I could. And then, I think it was 2018 rolled around. I left GameStop and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to try YouTube. I thought I could do this shit because I was watching YouTube at the time a lot. I was in between jobs and I was watching YouTube and I was watching people that were releasing videos and they were like kind of bland, not really giving info that was spicy. And they had like 100,000 views on a video about, talking about GameStop or something. And I was like, what the fuck? I could easily make some shit like this, right? So I did, right? And it blew up real fast because, I knew the ins and outs of the game, retail and GameStop. So it was just an
It's
easy trend. It was an easy
having
thing for me to get into.
having customer service experience is great. I have 13 years, well, more than that.
Same.
I would say I have about 15. I worked in the same place, the manager like I was real young when I started being the manager,
Same.
so I got thrown right into that, and I would never go back. But it definitely you learn a lot
Yeah, I was 18 when
dealing with friggin' people.
I was a manager at 18, and then I
I
left
was
GameStop at
17.
28. I was a district manager at Walmart until I was 29. So, where you should move to Nashville. Nashville's an hour away from me, so I
Have
would
you ever?
move there.
Oh, I would say then I guess that answers that question. You've probably been there then.
Yep.
Bye, Tennessee Marine. Thank you again so much for all the
I love
donations.
you,
I really appreciate
Tennessee.
it.
I appreciate all the donations to not me. I appreciate that. I love you.
He doesn't sound salty about that at all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. Chris Cola brings up a good point. So, and he's right to a degree. So he says it's a fluke whether you get noticed or not, but as long as you're having a good time, it doesn't matter. So I feel like when people say it's a fluke, it's when they haven't got it. They haven't made it. And what I'll say is, and now obviously it's anecdotal, but I was in a car. My old roommate was with me. And I remember I turned to her and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give YouTube like a real shot. I'm going to give it a real good shot. I'm going to fucking barrel down and do everything I can to be successful on it. And in 6 months, doesn't work out. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? At least I gave it a go. Because for like the last 15 years, I've always thought about doing YouTube, So I did it. And the first video I released, I put it on Reddit and I said, hey, it was 2 a.m., by the way. I put the video on Reddit, on the AMA Reddit, and I said, hey, I worked at GameStop for 11 years. Ask me anything. And now, granted, there's definitely luck involved with this shit, but it was 2 a.m. And this was a marketing ploy. Like I did this for a reason. It wasn't bullshit. And that shit hit the front page of Reddit. And there was like 890 comments, and I was responding to every one of them for like a day straight, 2 days, 3 days. And I made the choice of putting the video attached to it. So what happened? The video got like 10, 12. I got like 12 or 13,000 views from that Reddit post, which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't much.
That's still a lot, especially if you were just starting.
Yeah, and keep in mind this video was shit. So I was real awkward and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put out a video about GameStop or something similar to GameStop every 3 days, right? And I did that every 3 days. And I edited them myself. And I remember I went to PewDiePie's channel because I didn't edit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? So I went to PewDiePie's channel and I looked at his editing style. And I was like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So it's obvious that I need to put kind of like zoom cuts, like zooms ins and outs, maybe turn the filter gray or something every couple of seconds because people have short attention spans, right? So I'm like, all right, let me try that. So I did that. And I did that for 4 to 5 months. And no one was watching, by the way. I would get 100 views per video, you know? But that first video got like 12, 13,000. And it was on Reddit.
That's a lot.
And what YouTube, so I had a YouTube partner, right? And they told me the same shit. Like, YouTube doesn't just blow your channel up. So YouTube will monitor channels that are growing or channels that have started. And they'll note that they factor certain things in. Is this person consistently uploading? Is this person consistently uploading about the same subject matter? Is this person getting organic clicks off this subject matter? So if all these things click this box, and you will have spent a quarter or two fiscally doing YouTube and talking about these subject matters, YouTube will start recommending your content to other people. This happens to everybody. The issue is people don't make it that long. 99.99998% of people quit before this happens. So I didn't. I just fucking kept going. So 5 months in, I woke up one day after I took like 2 weeks off YouTube because work was stressful. I looked at my phone and my phone went nuclear, and all of a sudden I had 10,000 subs in one day. And the next day I had 32,000. And then a couple months later I had 100,000. And all I did was double down, bro. I just kept losing GameStop. Like, and people would shit on me. Oh, you talk about GameStop. And I'm like, and I'm going to keep doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make it, man, on this platform. Shit, there's people out there that make update videos about Left 4 Dead speed runs, and that's their entire channel. You know, so I started talking about Walmart, Lowe's, and shit, and they were still popping up. The videos are doing great. And even today, I talk about GameStop rarely now. And my newest video is fucking going nuclear about Taco Bell. Taco fucking Bell, man. And it's a great video. I loved it. And I love to look and making videos about this shit. But the issue is people will quit before the algorithm notices or recognizes that they're being consistent. And it starts recommending that content. And also, there's a lot of other things at play here. Not only do you need to tick these boxes, also, you got to not suck. So, A, you got to have a good camera. B, you got to have good audio. So that's you. Mm-hmm. If you're starting out of the gate with bad audio and bad camera, you're fucked because everybody else has that covered. Right? If I started my race in last place and I had a 4-cylinder engine and everybody else is running their V8s, yeah, I'm fucked. So you got to have a good camera, good mic. I had a vocal mic with a condenser on it, my first video. Which is more than a lot of people can do. And that's because I used it for recording music. So you do that. That's your first thing. You got to have your shit up to skiff. Get on it, doggone it. Right? So then that's when you have to find a subject matter that not a lot of people are talking about. If you're doing gaming, you fucked. Out of the gate, you fucked.
On YouTube?
Yeah, 100%. Because 99% of channels on YouTube are gaming. So you're joining the most saturated fucking possible thing you can join, which is a good point to bring up. Dr. Disrespect, let's Control-Alt-Delete Dr. Disrespect like he never existed. Okay? He never existed. But he joins YouTube at 2023 with his exact same style, his character, and his streaming, everything right now. He would likely fail on YouTube right now. He would probably not make any ground. Why? Because there's already people that they've been doing it for years. So that's your number 2. Don't pick fucking gaming. Unless you already have a following from another platform that knows you game, right? And then C, and this is something you cannot control. You got to be charismatic and likable. If you're not, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I know, people, especially, girls, and I understand that girls can make it a lot easier because, especially if you're, a good-looking girl. Say for the guys, too, but, I know a lot of guys get, oh, well, you're, not to me personally, maybe a little bit, but, oh, if you're, a good-looking girl, you're gonna blow up. But that's not true because I've seen a couple, pretty girls, but their personalities just aren't great. No, hate towards them, but they just don't they don't have like the charisma, like you said. They don't
Yeah,
have, and
dude.
just because you're pretty, but like you sit there and you try to like listen, like have a good conversation with them, or you're watching them like on a panel, and it's just
Yeah,
like if
they're
you're boring, you're not going to get a lot of viewers. And that's just, and then like I said, that's not being mean. It's just how it is.
yeah, and
I
there's
think
so
it's
many.
gotten better too because people are sick of like the ones that actually came up that are so boring,
Yeah,
but they make a lot of. I'm trying to think of like a
and then they die out.
example. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I feel like even now more so people are tired of that. So they're like, okay, she's pretty, but what else does she have to bring?
Yeah,
Like you could send people over someone's channel. Like you have like a pretty girl, and you like, okay, I'm gonna rate her. If her personality is not good, they're not gonna stay.
yeah. Now, granted, a,
Same
a
for guys too. I'm not just
an
saying that about the
extremely
ladies.
attractive woman can make a career out of streaming, like
I
without
think
having
so.
a personality. Amaranth has no personality.
Yeah.
He's fucking bland as shit, but she got fat titties. So like that's very important. Men don't have that opportunity. You could be the most attractive, ripped. Chris Hemsworth in his fucking prime could start a channel right now, not being a celebrity. Let's say he never existed. Yeah, he's fucked. Unless he's charismatic. Men have to have personalities, be charismatic, and be likable. Women just gotta be hot. Now, if they have a personality, they can rule the world. So that's the difference. Women, if you're a woman that's attractive and you have a personality, yeah, you'll million subs in a year immediately. So, but that being said, you can't always control that. The third thing is you have to be charismatic, engaging, and good at it. Dude, I turn on channels all the time. And I hate this. Look, this is something that it's just humans. We just have this life. I'll turn on a channel and I'll notice this guy's uploading consistently. He's trying, got good, decent quality, but this son bitch is boring as fuck. They're like, so the new Marvel's trailer came out and it's a travesty because there's a girl they changed this character to the black woman, and I just think it's really gross, and like you're fucked. You're fucked because you just ain't got the personality for it. And
Mm.
that's that. Do you think people go into broadcasting to be a news anchor? And like, no, they had the personality for that. Tonight at 10 p.m., we're coming at you live. Like they got that shit. They are born for that. That's their personality. That's what they got. They've been like that guy their whole life. You can't control that shit, and that sucks. That's just how it is. So you got to have that shit or get lucky as fuck. So Chris Colo was talking about getting lucky. That's the luck part. If you ain't got one of these pillars, you ain't got the good audio, the good mic, the good camera. Okay. Attractive helps too, by the way. She was what Amanda said. 2, you got the consistency and the good subject matter in the niche, not gaming. If you and 3, charismatic. If you ain't got all of those and you still make it on YouTube, you got lucky. So that's where the luck plays in.
D-Day's got a point.
A woman's attractiveness will carry her very far, but it only lasts for so long. Your rizz and personality is what keeps you around for long. Yes, so that's true. Yeah, once the wall comes and slaps your ass down, yeah, you got to rely on that personality. So, but the issue is attractive women that have been attractive their whole life never had a reason to build a personality because they have never experienced strife or trauma, which is what builds personality. So that's kind of where they fade off. So, yeah, that's where luck comes in at. But I work with people. I've went on shows with people where they are so damn charismatic. They are the greatest people. I went on so this is a great example, Amanda. When I was at 140K subs, and Nick Rekieta invited me on his show, and he was at like 60, I think, 60K subs. He's doing good. He's doing good. He's already doing good. I went on his show, and it was a fun show, right? And I remember getting off of his show and thinking to myself later on, I was like, damn, that motherfucker, how does he not have hundreds of thousands of subs? He is so damn entertaining. He's an entertaining dude. He's so good at what he does. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I can't believe he's only at 60K. That's weird to me. Fast forward 1 year, he's at 500,000. You know what I'm saying? And he's at 150,000 on Rumble. He's got a multi-million-dollar deal with Rumble. Like and it makes me think back to that time where I was thinking that. I was like, well, that makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not very often where I find a creator where I'm like, damn, I can't believe they have this low of subs. but sometimes it happens. And I look back at their channel a year later, and that shit blew up. There's this one guy that plays Harry Potter on PlayStation 1 and other games, and he commentates over it, and it's funny as fuck. Like Morrowind and Oblivion, and he'll just commentate a little bit. And he had like 10,000 subs, 9,000 probably. And but he had like 1,000 uploads. So he's been doing it for years, And I was like, damn, I can't believe more people don't watch this guy. He's hilarious. And I subscribed to him, I checked in on him like a month ago. Motherfucker has 300K subs.
He's done something different. Like you said, he's funny, but sometimes it just takes, you just gotta keep at it. And yeah, Trey's got the stoner gimmick. Listen, Trey's channel is hilarious. He reviews movies and he just sits there and like hits the bong. And he'll start just choking in the middle of a review, and he just goes, all right, he just keeps going. It's so freaking funny.
Yeah, that's a great point too, because
he's like, I'm never gonna get monetized. It's funny.
You know how you and me, like we're doing StreamYard, and my show's on StreamYard. Everybody has StreamYard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of like the template now. Like everybody's using StreamYard. We're doing this talky shit, which is great. So that being said, I will get recommended shows all the time, just like yours. And I have no idea who these people are. And there'll be like 100 people watching, and I'll click on that shit, or 50 people watching, or 40 or 30 or 20. And it's a panel of like 4 or 5 people, and they are fucking silent for like 20 seconds sometimes. They're just silent. And then and nothing's happening. And they're not talking about anything worth talking about. And it's just awkward and fucking weird.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I think I'm good at this, because I talk a lot.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, I'm like, none of these people have charisma, and that's the issue.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
And it's not, and that's not necessarily a bad thing to not have it, but in this world, you gotta.
If you want to do,
you gotta.
This, you do.
And it's not something I control. I don't even know if I have it, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, no,
I just talk and be myself, pull my penis out and shit, and it works. So I've had people like Sonia. I've had people like Sonia in my chat for years.
She's awesome. She's around all the time now.
They're great. Losing my left hand as a mouse. Dude, Richard, that's so accurate.
Oh my god.
That's how Richard makes stomach pancakes. I do that shit too. I'll take my mouse. I'll take my mouse and my pad and move it all the way to the left, and I get my left hand on the mouse. I do that.
He didn't say stomach pancakes for 2 hours. I'm proud of you. You held off on that one.
Dude, I'll be sweating bullets trying to find that one video to just make my day. It's rough.
Oh no.
You can't tell me you don't do that shit.
I mean, I don't.
Chicks do that shit too. I was talking to a girl recently, and I talk to girls all the time, right? And they'll be like, "No, I don't do that." And I'm like, "I'll eat my ass." Then you find a drawer and it's filled with freaking donuts. So yeah, but like, I was talking to this one girl, and she's kick ass. I was talking to her, and she's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll like pull up porn like on my laptop and just go ham." And I'm just like, "That's badass. Thank you for admitting that. That's really cool, because we're all human. Shit, we're not celibate. God damn." I don't believe that for a second.
T-Day says facts.
Are you celibate? No, you're not. Like, it's one of my friends asked me. So one of my friends, he was in a relationship with a girl for years, right? Years, like fucking 10 years. And he told me, and he's like, man, he like confided in me because we became friends for a little while before he got his new job. And he was like, yeah, me and my girl, yeah, we just, I'm just really sexually frustrated. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, we have sex like once a year. And I'm like, what? You have sex once a year and you're in a relationship? And she doesn't live in Japan or something? So he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. And I, without hesitation, I was like, oh, well, she's cheating on you. And he's like, what? And he's kind of like, look, the reason I don't think he's cheating is because he's like a real, like, effeminate, cucky guy. Like, effeminate, like, kind of really, really self-conscious guy, right? And I'm like, oh, well, she's cheating. And he's like, oh, like, he hasn't even thought about it before. Like, he's like, oh, what do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, she's cheating. And he's like, I don't think she would do that. And I'm like, oh, so she's celibate. And he's like, well, no. And I'm like, okay, well, she's cheating. And I'm like, and he's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, why don't you ask her about it? And he's like, well, she says she doesn't like sex. And I'm like, oh, well, she's cheating. She doesn't like sex. Well, she doesn't like sex with you. She's cheating. And I'm like, where is she? Like, what did she do? And he's like, well, she works at this place. And I'm like, she's like, but she leaves every other weekend and goes to like watch her cousins, like babysit her cousins a state away. A state away. She drives out a state away to watch over her cousins. I'm like, have you ever met these cousins? And he's like, well, no. And I'm like, bro, she has another relationship. And he's like, he couldn't believe it. He had never thought about it. He's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, she's in another relationship with somebody else right now. And he was like, huh, weird. And I'm like, she makes all the,
like
yeah,
it didn't bother him. Oh,
yeah, he had like
weird.
a part-time job, like working 1 day a week, and she paid all the bills. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, so you're
bro.
like, that's why.
So he apparently told me he confronted her about it. And then, of course, he never talked to me again because she probably got pissed. Oh, yeah. 6 months later, she left him for the guy she was cheating on him with for 5 years, by the way. Shocking. Can't believe it. Dude, how can you be so fucking naive as an adult? Like, even a girl. Like Amanda, for example, you're an attractive girl. You got a nice face. You got nice turd cutters on you. Like, if you were in a relationship and your dude was just railing your ass like every day and he loved it, and you're having a great sexual relationship and you're a year in, maybe 2 years, fuck it. You're 2 years in. And then one day stops having sex with you. And you don't have sex
Well,
for
yeah, obviously. That's
once a month,
especially when it's a guy. Especially when it's a guy.
Yeah. Once every 2 months.
Especially when it's a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
no
'cause,
way. Especially.
they want to dump them loads. So let's say you have sex once every 2 months. Once every 2 months, Amanda. And you go to him, you're like, what's happening? Why are we not? He's like, I don't really feel like it. It's painful. You're gonna be like,
it's painful.
You're gonna be like, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on for a second. You don't want to have sex. That's weird. And you'll try to talk through it. And he's gonna be like, I don't really know. And he's being distant and weird. If the first thing you say to yourself is, well, he said he's not cheating, you are so naive. You cannot possibly be this naive to think that your significant other, who is in their fucking 20s, peak sexual nature
20.
time where your hormones are screaming, and you think they're celibate? They're a monk? You think they're a priest?
They're
like
a monk?
No.
The same thing.
They are dumping loads, baby. God, it's so silly. I can't believe people actually believe that shit. That's crazy to me. Oh, we have sex. I've had multiple friends tell me that. Yeah, we have sex like once every couple months. Yeah, she's fucking somebody else, bro. And it's almost like without fail, every time they get broke up with for another guy. Every time. I'm like, bro, how did you not see this coming? Well, I didn't think she would do that. Yeah, because it's apparently your first relationship ever. Like
your first ever. Well, in 20s maybe. I mean, some people. So
silly. God. My sex drive is like through the roof. I work out every day. I eat meat. So my testosterone is maxed to the max. So I gotta go, baby. If you walk by in like tight underwear, like I'm like, oh, well, you gotta stop. You come here.
You gotta stop.
Come here real quick. Take them off. That's how I am. Like, so like I can not even be thinking about that. And I see like a girl hanging out in my house, walks over in some tidy whities, and I'm like, whoop, take them off. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that fast for me. If I had a girl by my side and one day I stopped, if that girl did not notice, then she's dumb as hell. Because she knows. And I know the same thing. I know the same shit. Men and women want to have sex. We're not aliens. We're human. Okay. Now there are extenuating circumstances to these situations, but 99% of the time, if your significant other stops having sex with you and being intimate, it's because they're doing it with somebody else. They don't need it from you no more. So, no thanks.
That or the relationship is just about to be over. Either way. Yeah.
And everybody says it. Every single person says that same tired shit. Dude, I was talking about this in my streams, and the chat will just start rolling. Well, my girlfriend would never do that to me. Well, my husband would never do that to me. My girlfriend would never. My wife would never cheat on me. Down the chat like clockwork. 98% of people don't. My girlfriend, we've been married for 12 years. She would never, ever. I know her. Oh, by the way, 71% of men and women roughly admit to cheating on their significant other. 70%. That means if you have 500 people watching your stream, 420 of them are getting cheated on. 400. And they don't even, but all of them think, without a shadow of a doubt, they would die. You could put a judge and a jury in front of them and a gun in their head and say, you think it's possible she's cheating? And they'd be like, nope. And they would die right there. And it's crazy to me. Cautiously optimistic. You need to be cautiously. I don't care how good you get along. I don't care how good things are going. If you see a red flag, cautiously optimistic and have that conversation and communicate in a good, laid back manner. Don't be jealous. Don't be psycho and don't be insecure. Be cautiously optimistic in relationships. Don't be blinded by love. People fall into that trap all the time. Don't get blinded by love. We are all humans. All right. I see an ass, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not. It's not. It just blows me away, and everybody thinks that they're in the perfect relationship. And I'm like, bro, none of you are. No one is. You're not. No one is. You know. So, and people will try to question me on that point. 70%. When I was on Tinder, and I was shredded, I was a good looking dude when I was on Tinder. And I hooked up with a lot of girls, a lot more. And people think I'm lying about it because they've tried Tinder and they didn't even get a match. I just got lucky, I guess. But I was hanging out with a girl every day, a new girl, and they were all attractive. And I shit you not, every other one, more than every other one, had a boyfriend or a husband. Every other one had a boyfriend or a husband. And only on 1 or 2 occasions out of 70, 60 occasions did the husband or boyfriend know about it.
Sometimes wow, okay.
So
Sometimes they knew. That's I guess
that's why I don't even question that statistic of 70% because I've lived that shit. I know. Like, so yeah, hence why I am where I am today, because I ain't doing that shit. I will stay my happy ass right here alone until I die, because I'm not about to dive into that game again. Because I know how it works. My ex-wife and me like finished each other's sentences, man. Like it was like we knew what each other was thinking. It was wild. It was the craziest shit. And everybody thought that. All my mutual friends were like, God, you guys are fucking like you were like connected. We would go to Walmart or some bullshit at like 3 a.m. and we would go to the register, the checkout, and we'd be goofing off, like fist bumping and just like joking with each other really naturally. And the like register lady would be like, man, I wish I could find like something like you. You guys are perfect. You guys are awesome together. People actually said that. I know it sounds gay, but people said that shit to me. And then one day, out of nowhere, she was just quiet. 7 years, she was quiet. And she's never really that quiet. So I was like, hey, what's going on? Why are you quiet? And she's like, I don't love you anymore. I'm leaving. And I was like, what the fuck? And when I told my friends about it, you know, all my close friends at the time, oh yeah, Emily, well, my ex-wife's leaving me. I was like, oh, my ex-wife's leaving, you know. And they would literally be like, holy shit. Out of all of our friends, we thought you guys would die together. And I thought the same shit. And she was the only one that didn't think that. In her mind, which I can't read, she was checked out a year before it even happened. And I had no idea. That's why I don't jump into that shit anymore. I will amass wealth and I will focus on my professional life until I fucking die. No, thank you. I ain't need that shit anymore.
It's understandable. I get it. Disco Cobra, thank you so much for the $10. He says, I mean, Cody has a point. Was in a relationship. We had sex almost every day, even up until I broke up with her. She wanted it more than me sometimes. If sex slows down or almost stops, it's a huge red flag. Thank you for the 10.
That's more of an obvious thing, yeah. But yeah, and I've had people email me. I used to have a video up that I talked about my divorce, and people would email me like once a fucking day about it because it was a big video that I eventually deleted. But it had like 400,000 views or something, and people would email me every day. Hey, my wife just told me she's leaving, and nothing ever negative happened. What do I do? And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. What you need to do is don't dwell on that shit. As hard as it may seem, don't dwell on it. Don't talk to her. Don't message her, and start hanging out with girls as fast as you can. Hit the gym and just don't think about this shit, because if you sit there at 2 a.m. messaging her, please come home, she'll never even fucking ever respect you again, which is what I didn't do. I never said that. I didn't talk to my wife for like 2 months after she left. The day she left, didn't speak to her for 2 months. So like, and it's because I was hanging out with girls. I didn't care. I got over it real fast. But
Yeah.
no, thank you. You're being real quiet. Did I spook you? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just listening. You're going off. You didn't spook me. I'm reading. Oh, look at you made everyone sad.
Love hurts.
No, I was just
Yep.
listening and reading because I got Rumble. There's 15 people watching over there. Okay, thanks. My first Rumble.
Just can't do it. And people always ask, they always try to argue and debate me. Like, well, one day you'll find no, I'm not looking. Sorry. How many people have said that to me on podcasts? Shit. Well, one day you'll find some. I'm not looking. I am not in the market.
I'm not looking. No.
Not happening. I'm not worried about it. I'm not out there for anybody to find. So no, thank you. I'm gonna race for 10 years and do some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
thank you.
Wounded warrior. All right, let's
D-Day Direwolf says enjoy being alone. The difference between being alone and lonely. Yeah. I have not been lonely.
Right.
And I've not been lonely in years, 4 years, 5 years. It doesn't bother me. If I do, I would just text. I'll hop on that Instagram and find old Jessica and be like, hey girl, what are you doing? Come over. Hey, cool. And they will, and they fucking do. They at a drop of a dime. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about my dumb ass, but they come over. They fucking come over. I don't know. And I'll be like, all right, hang out. Now I'll hang out with your girl for a day and then she'll leave. I'll be done. I don't give a fuck. So.
Yeah, no, D-Day's right. You're right. I agree. You're right. I'm just catching like everyone's sending paragraphs. She had everyone. This has turned into the relationship hour with Cody.
It's FOMO. Like you're past it. You're my age, so you're past this. But like girls in their early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, sometimes they FOMO. They get afraid that they wasted their whole life being in a relationship, and they want to go party and fucking live it up in Costa Rica for like a month. And they will throw away everything to experience that. They will throw away fucking everything to escape and experience it, and they almost always regret it.
Apparently, you got to go to AutoZone for the best chicks.
That's what Megan Fox said. She's like, go to the hardware store, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Rudy Toot, thank you for the $3. Good show, guys. Thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, did she really say that though? To go to AutoZone?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, modern feminism is crazy, Trey. It is. That's what I had. So speaking of that, I had one of my mom's friends. Like she's actually older than my mom too, so she's like, I don't know, probably 60s or so. I put something, this was a while ago, like back when I still had Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. But I shared some video about a girl going on about why she doesn't consider herself a feminist because I agreed with it. And I shared the video and my mom's friend seen it and she just like went in on me about like why she is a feminist and all that. And I'm like, okay, well, you just kind of proved my point.
Well,
like why I'm not, because modern feminism is different. It was needed back in the day. Like, yeah, I'm glad I can vote and all that stuff now, but now it's to me, modern feminism is more about pushing men down, and that's not what it's supposed to be about. Equality, not making your women better than men, and that's exactly what it is. And I'm not for that. I'm for equality in certain cases, whatever, but it's not about that anymore. It's about
women have won. Women lead every single fucking measurable category and quality of life, except for depression. Like when it comes to SSRIs, more men are depressed, but more women are on antidepressants. That's the only like, and I mean, is that a bad thing? We don't know. So like, that's the only thing we can really fathom. But women win in every single category. So I don't know what the hell. Now, granted, they lost now because trans women have taken over. So there's that at least. And of course, women are letting it happen because they want it. They appeal to emotion, not to logic when it comes to women in their early 20s and 18, whatever. Which men do too as well. College educated men do the same shit. But men are getting more effeminate than ever. testosterone levels naturally are lower than they've ever been in history by like a mile, which also leads to people being very emotional and effeminate. So that makes a lot of sense,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, dude, it's wild. It's wild as hell. No, thank you. No, thank you. Modern day feminism has no place in modern world, in my opinion. So I agree with you there. I had a good take and it fucking disappeared out my soul. I forgot what I was
No,
gonna say. It's so sad. I
I'm
was gonna have a good
sorry.
time with it, but
Well, somebody on Rumble likes your mustache.
man, this is going great.
2Z. 2Z likes
This
your
is going
mustache.
great. Everybody, dude, I have not had one negative thing. It does look pretty sweet.
So
It looks like what a mustache would look like on a dude in the 70s. You know, because sometimes you'll see people with mustaches and they look awful. You're like, ooh, shit, you look like a rapist.
it's
Ooh.
just
You know, so like, yeah, but luckily I just look like a NASCAR driver in the 70s, which is great. And I
there
think
you
it's
go.
because my
Your
jaw,
dream.
my face and my jaw. If you're like a real fat guy, I feel like a mustache makes you look kind of creepy. Or if you're like
I think you
balding and
did.
have glasses, that's awful. But you got a nice jaw.
I think you did just duck face. Oh, there he
Yes.
goes. Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yep. Agreed. Yep, he totally did. Oh, I didn't even mean to highlight that one. But yeah, that's what he had in mind with it, I think. He said one girl complimented it, and now he's never gonna shave it.
Yep. She was wildly attractive. So
So there you go.
yeah.
It almost looks like a man's mustache. Almost.
Thank God.
He's got it's the railroad. He's a railroad villain. I'm
It's just
telling
thick
you.
as hell. I used to
You
could
gotta
not
get one of
grow
those
it.
top hats.
I could not grow facial hair when I was like 18 to 29. And then one day it was like, "Boom," like out of nowhere. And I was like, oh shit, cool. It was great. Cause I was like, well, I guess I'm just like Joe Dirt, like white trashy and shit. But no, it can't. My
Joe
beard
Dirt.
gets real fucking huge and everything. So it's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I remember in like I want to say like probably freshman year of high school, my guy friends and my cousins and stuff, they would be actually no, my one cousin could grow like a lumberjack beard, and all his friends were so mad about it. They'd be sitting there with like a white piece of paper, like, look, chin hairs are coming in. Like 16, like look
Yeah.
at they're growing.
I remember being in school and like there was kids fucking growing beards and shit in like ninth grade, like fucking thick beards, and I'm like, how is this possible? Oh, and by the way, they started going bald at 17, and then now they're bald, and I'm like, that makes actually a lot of sense.
What the ones that grew beards?
They had
That
they had a high dose of testosterone naturally in their teenage years, which leads to male pattern baldness.
it did that makes sense. My cousin actually, I think I talked to you about this before, the one that always wore the hat. His
Yep.
hairline's like he's not completely bald yet, but
Yep,
it's
that's what happened.
happening.
Yeah, if you get too much testosterone too early on, you'll fucking go bald, bro.
Mm,
You're bald as hell. That's why when people get
that
on
makes sense.
testosterone, like supplements, like a lot of bodybuilders, they'll run tests with like some kind of steroid, like an anabolic steroid, and they will, if they have any inkling to male pattern baldness, they'll go bald immediately. It's just gone. So yeah, luckily I don't have that issue. Thank God. My hair be thick as
Okay.
fuck.
I know that's why he was late, guys. His own little Herbal Essence commercial, I imagine, in his bathroom before the stream. He had to wash his hair.
Yeah, I did. I washed my hair
Yep,
and my mustache.
I exposed I exposed him. You gotta get the wax so that it does the curl.
Yeah, I need to figure that out. I went to a beard store the other day. Well, it was a store that had
A
beard
beard.
shit, and yeah, there was nothing there that had like beard shit. It was like beard conditioner, beard wash, beard balm. I was like, okay, I need some beard like styling gel because this
Beard
shit is like
balm.
wire brush. It does not style. So
No. Gotta get the wax. I imagine. I don't know. Someone said that earlier in the chat. That's why I said that. Brighter the flame, the faster the fade. Well,
Yep.
okay, it is almost freaking 2 AM for me, so we gotta wrap up soon. We
Let's
went
wrap
longer
it.
than expected, but we had fun. We had,
Wrap it.
relationship hour with Cody. Everyone
You got
got
125 likes on your YouTube stream. That's good as hell.
thank you. Yeah, and we still got there's 20 people watching over on Rumble. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Much success. Much
Yeah, it was
success.
great. Thanks for coming on. I know Cody's busy. He's a busy little bee.
I
Been
am.
been
It's
talking about coming
us.
on for a couple weeks now, and then normally I don't do a Tuesday, not this late, anyways.
Yeah, it
So I
sucks
gotta get up
buckets of ass
early.
cheeks. It really does. Like, and to be fair, I I love doing the shit. I love racing. I love doing YouTube. I love going to cons, but it gets fucking brutal. I'm like kind of want to die. Like halfway through the year, I'm like, I don't think I can do this, and I can't sleep
It's
because
a
I.
lot.
But when November rolls around, early December, and nothing is going on, and I mean nothing, I start getting like sad and reminiscing about doing shit. So like every time I get into that really stressed anxiety mood because I have a lot of shit planned, I think back to December and I'm like, oh yeah, like I was longing for these moments in December when there
Mhm.
was nothing happening. So I try to get myself in that mode and it gets me kind of excited, but still it's hard.
Yeah, no, it's a lot because I'm not at that level yet. I've got a few friends like you and some people who are really busy, and I'm just like, I don't know how you do it, but I'm getting there. It's not that I don't want to do it, but I got other like real life stuff I got to deal with. So I'm just like mushing everything together. But I'm really trying to get in on the content creating
Yeah.
because I enjoy it and I'm trying to, build something here. So I appreciate everyone. This was like kind of crazy. I think this is the most I've ever made, and I don't even have super chats. So thanks. Like on a stream, like I do okay, like on the gaming stuff over well, now mostly on Kick. But anyways, I appreciate you guys so much.
I made $0.
Yeah, but you got a lot of compliments.
That's true. There was like
I mean,
4 of us
even
last
you
time.
even had Jay come in, Drunk Thief, talk about your nipples. I don't know if
That
he
was good. That
complimented
was
him, but
nice
he
of
but
him.
he's but he's that was very nice of him to come in and talk about your
Yes, I
nipples.
was very happy about that. I
I
really
was
like
very I'm sure he's not in here
Yeah.
anymore, but we'll make sure to thank him later.
Yes.
Um, oh, but yeah, no, it's a grind. Some people I talk about that. Some people don't understand. They think, oh, you just hop on and make content, but it's a lot, especially like when you're recording videos, like you were saying earlier, you got to figure out like what you're gonna do, and if you
Yeah.
don't have an editor, you got to edit it yourself.
God, fuck that.
Um,
Oof, I died.
yeah,
I had to give that shit up.
a lot of men did for Cam. You're right. You're
They're my
right.
boys. Thank God for them guys. They're goated.
See, still gay for Cody.
Thank you, my friend.
That made his night. Camelot. Yeah, he got paid in compliments. He got at least 3 compliments on his mustache, and that's what he came here for, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
pretty
why
sure that's all
that's
he
the whole
wanted.
reason I'm here. Yeah. You said there would be compliments and they were there. So
They came in droves. But and you were here. You were here for my first Rumble chat or stream.
yep.
So, now I know how to do it, so I'll go live always on Rumble. So, I appreciate you guys over there. Thank you. Conversation's kinda booming over there. I'm like, "Hello, everybody." 20 people over there. That's nice. Um, but yeah, anyways, got anything that you wanna plug? What do you have going on? You got Ryan and,
Yep.
X-Ray Girl coming on your
Yep.
channel,
Yep.
right?
Ryan is Wednesday, X-Ray Girl is Thursday, and then I leave
Do you remember how to say his last name?
Ryan Kennel.
You said
Like
it right.
kennel, like a dog kennel.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yeah. What were you saying before? Like canal?
No, yeah, Ron Cornell. Yeah, so he's tomorrow, and then I have X-Ray Girl Thursday, and then I leave Friday morning for my race. So
There we go.
that's about it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you
sweet
shit.
then.
Yeah, Matt, don't worry about me. Everybody, make sure you're subscribed to.
I know, but whenever I have someone on, I tell them say what they got going on. It's just what I
I
do.
ain't got shit. I ain't got shit going on, Amanda. You guys subscribe to Amanda, and you like this show and get it to 150 likes. Damn you, bitches. That's
Yes,
what I
that'd be
want to
nice.
plug. I
Thank
want to
you.
plug
And
Amanda.
watch out. Listen, if you're new here and you want to catch up on my stuff, go hit like my Wickeds Road playlist. I also have Unplugged that I do with my friend Mando, who was in here earlier, and just catch up. We talk about a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, I watch
Yeah,
those one time. So
yeah, he's always in there. He actually broke my stream once. He came in and said hi, and then I got booted off my own stream.
it was great.
It was great. Everything he wanted.
Yep.
But all right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the love today. Yeah, I'm out. That's it. Let me get the away message. I'm tired, guys. It's 2 a.m. for me, okay? I gotta go sleepy. But all right, bye guys.